Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. So glad you're with us today. We have 3 hours live from Los Angeles, and it is a great show to be with us. We've got an incredible day of jewelry. I know this weekend has been a great one so far of jewelry, right? Nothing can top what we did yesterday. You think so? Well, we might try today, and I think we may even succeed. So it's going to be a crazy cool show. We've got a lot to get to. I would love your requests today. I know that we had some really big specials yesterday, and of course they are sold out. I can't tell you how many times I have heard in the last 24 hours, really actually 21 hours since we got off the air. Are there any more of those pieces from yesterday? We are sold out. And that is why you want to be here with these shows live and getting what you need while they're available, because we don't have a lot of quantity. We usually have one of a kinds, and things do go. So want to encourage you to get ready to shop today, because we have some very special museum pieces that have come out to play. I'm going to bring you our incredible chameleon diamond. They are all certified by GIA. We also have a really important pink diamond that I brought out. It's a 50 pointer. It's one of our bigger pink diamonds that is left. It's a beautiful color, and get this, it's a VS stone as well when it's a half carater. So those should usually be about $25,000, $30,000 here. We're going to go much less. So we have some exquisite designer pieces, of course, but a lot of affordable as well. And what I'm wearing today might look familiar because we've brought you the world famous smile necklace, as we've dubbed it, but this is actually a slightly smaller version, and I'm so impressed with how it's done, because we made it, as we always do, the right way. We've done a previous version where there was 1 carat in diamonds. This is going to give you over ½ carat in diamonds, but just scales it down, maybe makes it a little bit more wearable, a little more simple for everyday wear. So I know a lot of you love this necklace, and this is the first time we're seeing this scaled down version for you. So looking forward to that. Also, we also have some really cool tanzanites. I'm proud to say we have 2 incredible stones today. I've got a 9 carat, it's a 930. It also has 2 carats plus in diamonds. Actually, it's 2 1/4 carats plus in diamonds. So that's exquisite. Then we have a really beautiful 4 carat. And what's interesting is this does not look like a 4 carat to me. It looks larger. So we've got a 4 1/2 carat for you. It is on the way. Yellow diamond is here. We're going to bring you one of the rare sizes we can bring you, which is our carat 20. I even have some diamond drop earrings. So lots to get to today. I'm actually going to start with a heart-shaped necklace, and it's beautiful. And I'm going to start with it on the hand here so you can see the size and scale, but it's very impressive. Take a look at this, and then come on in if you have requests. Like I said, we want to get all those requests in today, taken care of. If you missed something yesterday, oh no, my poor wheel. So I'm going to have to clean that up. But here we go. Look at this. This is a cool piece. Now, this is very designer, certainly in its look. It's item number 1127183. And look how beautiful with the pave. And I cannot tell you, we had so many people miss out on items yesterday, from unheated rubies to beautiful diamond pieces. Let's get you some great one-of-a-kinds here that if you're quick, you will not miss out on. This is actually one of those more dancing diamond pieces that we see. And if you think about the emotions of diamonds, and if diamonds put a smile on your face, that is what you've got here represented in this beautiful look. A big designer uses a term that describes an emotion for diamonds, because they move and they kind of dance and they kind of party. And we're looking at our own version here. It's 1127183, and it's going to be a 25-point diamond weight. I don't know how, because it looks like at least triple that, but I'll go with it. It's 18 karat gold. You've got 2 tones of gold here. We're throwing in a 16-inch chain, and then you have actually a little bit of adjustability here. So 16 or 15 box link chain, smooth as can be. We'll show you first of all here with the measurement, and then let's see here. This is, boy, I don't know what happened. I'll have to try to work on that. Looks like maybe a watch got to it, but take a look. Here we go with 7/8 of an inch. Look at how beautiful this is. And then it's got this window where it's actually, what they do is they put this great clear crystal quartz, and they actually embed these diamonds. So if you'll see it, and I'll show you up close as well, but you're going to see these diamonds within are in the yellow gold bezels. The rest is in white gold, and that's going to be the white gold that's going to be pave up top. So it's actually a heart bail with a heart design, and then inside that window, if you will, and not the kind, not the bad kind, not like bad cutting kind. You know, we talk about windows and stones. That's not what I'm talking about. This is like a window where you can see, and by the way, there's your first look at the smile necklace. That looks almost like the original. It really does. So looking forward to that. But here we go with a great design so you can see the size and scale. And then we're going to go ahead and get you an up-close look at it as well so you can see. Where are my tweezers? Let me go ahead and get those for you. And then here we are with this design, which is where you're going to really appreciate it, because all the diamonds in the yellow and rose and white. They've got tricolor actually in the bezel sets there. 2 yellow, 2 rose, 1 white. in the diamonds that are bezel set, and they'll move around. So see how they just did that? They're going to follow along, and that's really the beauty of it. So they kind of mix and match, and they'll always be in a different formation within that design. And we have one. So we're throwing in the chain. You can always use a different chain if you want to. This chain will come off the piece, and then you can wear it with other bigger chains. Maybe it's a DBTY. Assorted pieces like that. But here's what we'll do on this great Valentine's Day is coming. But do you see how they did? They kind of encapsulate this with that beautiful, all that 18 karat gold. But then again, that window there. So you have that, oh, look at those bezels all finished from behind. I mean, it's a really cool piece. And then definitely harkens back to some very high-end designer jewelry. And we're going to make this one from the $32.99. There is only one. Keep that in mind. You want to dial in as quickly as you can on these one-of-a-kinds because they don't last. It's true. So here we are, and oh boy, not on FiOS today. Well, bummer. I don't know what to do with FiOS. I don't know. But anyway, certainly, I don't know. Do you think when I retire, should I go into the home shopping broadcasting business and figure this out? I'm sorry, guys. I guess we're not on FiOS today, but hopefully maybe in an hour, 2 hours. I don't know. But thanks for letting me know. I'm getting an influx of messages about that. So here we are. Instead of $32.99, I'll do this one for $9.99. Let's see who's with us this morning. Hey there. Hey, Tracy. Thank you so much. And good morning to you. Glad you're with us and hope your Sunday's off to a good start. And here we are at $9.99. So one only there, and beautiful look. Again, just a little under an inch in the piece overall. The pave you see that goes all the way around the top portion. I mean, look at the little, encapsulated portion where the round bezel sets are is in a round little window there. You've got the pave right above it. The heart shape is really cool, I think. Overall, a heart shape veil, yes. Hi, Marianne. And what's Marianne doing today besides registering? She's just registering, getting ready to go. She said, I've seen enough. I know I need to be registered, so I'm ready to go. I love that. Well, Marianne in Florida, thank you so much for being with us early this morning. And I realize it's afternoon where you are. It's morning out here. But thank you for being with us at the top of the show. And remember, you do get new registers $50 when you sign up. So it's basically, and signing up sounds like a big deal. It's not. It's just a free process. We just take down some information to know you're a real person so that when you do choose to make a first purchase or make a request or do what have you, you are ready to go because really you can't do anything without being registered. So it's a first step. So, and you get $50 just for doing that. Limited time only. So that's kind of fun. All right, so let's move on. We are verifying on that one. This is a pretty cool designer piece. Talk about something that looks like it's got, oh no, wait a minute, it's got needs. It's got rhodium needs. So I'm skipping it for now. I'm going to show you something really cool in a blue zircon. This is awfully nice. See some things you don't see in person and then, oh, on camera. We talk about magnified views. It's a real thing. You see everything on camera. It's true. So here we go, up close on our fabulous Asher. And again, I would love your requests. If you have anything you're looking for, anything that you've seen in recent days, weeks, months, what have you, we'd be happy to check and see if it's available for you, and most importantly, bring it out and give you a lot of savings. So this one's new. This is item number 1127076. Our heart-shaped design, I think, is still here, but verifying. And then here we go with our 262. Asher cut, a beautiful, beautiful piece, that's for sure. And it's zircon. So we don't see as many in the Asher cut. That's a thrilling look there, and you've got this beautiful 262 size. It does have 58 points in diamonds as well. So that's a really special stone. It's got that perfect pop of turquoise blue. Not just blue, and what, Tony, do you need something? Okay, I hear some hemming and hawing back there. Item number is 1127076. I don't know if you, yeah. But here we go. This is our 262, 58 points. Maybe the graphics are down just a bit, just again, bear with us. But here we go with a really, really special piece and a really demanded piece. I mean, we've had a lot of requests for zircons of late. This is a great one, and it is going to be affordable. Even though this is not a stone that typically gets to be that level, we're going to make it super easy for you. And this is a mounting you can stack. It's a mounting you can go ahead and do, a lot with. If you want to add a band next to it, you can. That's going to be the split shank just for a little bit as it reaches the very, very side, east and west of this octagon. But that's what frames this Asher cut so well, and it needs a little polishing here. So we'll get to it on the hand, and then we're going to get you great value. Huge value, as a matter of fact. and you can change the gold if you'd like to. We're going to make sure that happens for you and anything that we possibly can. So how about this one, less than $39.99? Got a big value right here, and it's not going to be $39. We will do better. It's for just the one caller. Remember how crucial that is. Changing it to yellow or rose if you prefer it. Don't worry a thing about that. We can make it in your size. Right now it's a 5. It's no problem. We can make it larger if you need to, smaller if you need to. Not an issue. But what we're going to do is make sure it goes and get it out for, you want to do under $2,000? I think so. How about less than $19.99 to get it done? Even better. Not even $19.99 or $1,500. This is a big value happening right now. So please dial in. It's not going to be $15.99, $14.99. Don't mind me if it's rattling a little bit. I'm doing some, stage manager work here. So I'm trying to clean up our displays here and do that. So here we go. It's going to be only $1,399. There we go. Hopefully that's a little better. I don't know. I'm going to have to get out a paintbrush and the paint can and go to work here. But that's $13.99 only on that one. All right, so here we go. Final call on the fabulous zircon. And who else is joining us? Hey there. So, well, thank you so much, Kirsten. Hi, good morning to you or afternoon. But again, I'm going to show you a couple previews of some brand new pieces that are on the way. This is our zircon for $13.99. Such a great piece, and a really beautiful heart shape is coming up. We already started with the heart shape in the pendant. Look what's here. Oh, that is Valentine's Day ready, don't you think, when we are just about a month away. Look how stunning this is. Now, take your guess as to what stone that might be, because when I tell you that there's a rarity here, and yeah, it may be even a little bit more rare than meets the eye. This is one of those I think you'd suspect. I think any good gem collector or lover will know, and I wish it would sit upright, but that little point there, I mean, that's a lot of stone to support, and it's a lot of ring to support on that little tiny point. It's like, that's like, equivalent to doing ballet. With the, the toe shoes and all that kind of stuff. So it'd be a really, again, miracle if it stayed upright. But I'll give it a little bit of help here. And this one's going to be item number 1127310. So I thought we'd start really bringing out the museum pieces. Don't be intimidated by museum pieces. We still make them very affordable. And thank you, Kirsten, so much. You're so kind. You are so kind, so sweet. But here we are with item number 7310, and it's an 809 heart shape. It looks like what? It looks like a beautiful, like hot pinky rubellite, right? It's actually rarer. It is tourmaline. So if you guess tourmaline, pink tourmaline, rubellite tourmaline, you are correct, but it's actually a step up in rarity from that. It's our 809 heart-shaped, copper-bearing. It is Paraiba tourmaline. I mean, again, it's got a lot of purple, it's got a lot of pink. So this is really special. And you don't see many that look like this. Perfect heart shape. Not a faux, not a wannabe, not a somewhat, not a pear-shaped trying. It is actually copper-bearing or Paraiba. Again, if it's copper-bearing and it's got purple elements, you can call it Paraiba. So it is our purple-pink Paraiba. It's got a gorgeous clarity. Remember, it's an 8-carat 09, so that's a very big stone to get in a copper-bearing gem. It's also going to be 113 in diamonds, and so 113 would be tomorrow's date. I was thinking, oh, that'd be cool if that was today's date, but it's not. We're a day away. 113 in diamonds, and they've got the beautiful gold around it. So one only. We can even switch the gold, and I do want to show you the sides here because it's going to be, you see how it sets up a little higher to create that basket, elevates it just to accommodate for the pavilion of the stone. But what a treat this is to get something in that cutting. I mean, we don't see many Paraibas big enough in the rough variety. And again, having worked with some of the rough material from Mozambique, that is an incredible feat to have 8 carats plus after it's faceted, after it's cut. And then to cut a more wasteful cut, I'm going to try it on so you can see the size here. To cut a more wasteful cut, like a heart shape, is why we see very few. And look how beautiful this is. I mean, just every bit the glow, so much rarity. And I just wanted to show it early because this is the kind of thing we lose our minds over. And yet it is so rare to see any Paraiba that's over 8 carats, especially in the more rare color. We've loaded it with diamonds, kept it classic. I love it in the white. You can change it if you need to, but it's supposed to be also $19,999. Now, I know it's not inexpensive because it's one of the rarest stones in the world. And generally, you're not even going to find a pink purple out there anywhere but here. We're so proud to bring it, and bring it we will. How about bring it down and make it under $10,000 instead? There's your half off already. And we're going to go even lower than $99.99. This is why you want to dial in early, and we're showing a lot of these cool pieces early. And again, big chameleon, big pink diamond. We have brought out the real specialty rarities, and don't worry, I'm bringing them down. Somebody said to me yesterday, why is it that your prices are just so much lower? I watched the other show, they're just so low. I mean, my goodness. Well, you know, it comes with some tenure here and, you know, the ability to say, let's move everything we show you. So here we go. And yeah, this is the way you save a lot of money, and we're not doing 99 or even 89. Remember, I like to actually move pieces of jewelry, right? So it's about, let's move them. Let's get the price. If it's a higher price, well, the less likely it's going to move, no matter how rare it is. So yeah, I just figure if I get you a lower price, it's going to move, and then we can actually, you know, sell some jewelry. That's the idea. Make this rarity and these museum collectibles part of your collection, in your hands. And this one's not even $88.88 or $8,500. It's a better value, and how clean, too, to see every single facet and gleaming and glowing off every corner and every angle of this stone, and we'll make it even better. How about $79.99? One of the rarest we have ever seen here, and a beautiful pink-purple combination. Who is joining us there? Already some callers making requests. I love that. We would love to hear what you're looking for. I've had, oh, I thought it was going to balance there for a minute. It was trying. It was trying, but the weight of that stone, perfect heart-shaped cutting, big diamonds around it. That's a beauty. We do have some big tanzanites, as I mentioned. I've got a brand new diamond piece. It's actually got a really big diamond that's a carat 76. We haven't seen one of those in a while. Scapulate is here. Don't forget about the blue zircon. And then we even are going to bring out some rare colors of Congolese, like an orange. Oh, by the way, Karen, if you're with us now, I know we have a lot of Karens. And I don't have a last name or a last initial, but Karen requested at some point between when I saw you at 1 o'clock and today, she requested a big diamond ring. So let me just flash it just in case Karen's out there. I don't know. I assume it was this exact ring. This is one that has not been on the air very much. It's 112-5031. So Karen, if this looks familiar and you're out there and want to see, wow, the shield ring with many, 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 many rows. I mean, how many? We got 8 across the top and bottom, and then really essentially 3. It's like 11 rows in diamonds. How incredible is this? Well, well, well. So, Karen, if you're out there and this is what you're looking for, let me know we've got it. So I have your name on it. And it's almost 3 carats in diamonds, but looks like more? Yeah. It's $278 in the baguettes, 18 karat solid gold. We can even change it to the yellow if you want to. It starts with this great centered up band with the baguettes and the rounds, and then just keeps that going. All these rows of baguettes and rounds together. So beautiful value and markdown. So again, that one is something we wanted to bring out for you just so that I think Karen was looking for that, wanted to see it again. So if you like it, guess what? $278 plus the 14 points. And again, we just really just make sure that you know exactly what you're getting here. And that's all of these. It's really tough to do this as I show it up close. Really tough to actually make baguettes curve like that without adding anything else. I mean, that's really challenging to do because you're working with a very distinctive length of the baguettes. They have to meet up perfectly, and then they make that subtle curve. The whole ring is slightly concave through the middle too. So it's really, really easy to wear. It's comfortable too. I mean, it's definitely, it's not gonna be the width of the ring in the front as it is in the back, but you see how it's finished in all that 18 karat gold, and there are your many, many, many rows of the baguettes. And remember, the rounds are just gonna be in that centerpiece, framing it. So this one's actually got a $14,999 price tag. We're gonna make it a lot better here. It looks like one of those that didn't get out here for our year-end clearance, but now it gets an even better price. Because year-end clearance, it would have been, sure, it would have been $99.99. You would have taken 10% off. That would have been just under $9,000. Instead, I'm going lower than that, and we're going to make this one ring only $3,999. That's it. So a mega, mega ring. And just think about the gold alone, what that should run you when essentially it's like having 11 bands in one. 11. Think about that, because that's how many rows you have in total. Overall, so very lengthy. Talk about the piece that I personally would think about sizing up and then wearing on a middle or an index finger. I think that's a great way to wear it. And yes, this one, let me see what size it is now, and then I'll be able to gauge that better. I wouldn't think so, but let me just double check. It says it's a 7. Let me make sure that is correct. It is a 7. And let me see one more time on the hand here. Yeah, I would say you're good to go on this one. And it's got a looseness to it. I mean, maybe if you're between sizes, maybe go up a half, right? Because some people are between sizes. I would say if that's the case, and you can, like, you know, let's say you wear a 7, but it's kind of on the snug side, then I would go up a half a size on it. But, you know, if you're not, if you're a true, let's see if I can fit it here. Yeah, I would say maybe a half a size up would be a great idea. That's what it looks like on a middle finger. Would love to see it. Yeah, maybe a half size, because it's pretty wide still through the back. And again, a beautiful finishing all the way through. They made sure that 18 karat gold went to the foundation of the ring. So it's got a little open work. So obviously we don't take away from that. You see how each row, or at least the 4 top, the 4 bottom, are separated a bit. So, but still it's really beautifully finished on the inside. As you can see, every one of those baskets underneath the baguettes comes down all the way through to rest on your hand and make that super comfortable. So that's $39.99. Again, yeah, maybe a half size just to make sure it's comfortable for you. And then don't forget, this beautiful smile necklace is coming up in the show today. I am so looking forward to this because obviously it's been a bestseller in a bigger size, but I know we've had a lot of you saying, well, what about the younger gals? Or maybe I'm more of a casual kind of lifestyle. We'll take a look at this real quick just to show you the preview of what's coming up in about 40 minutes. It will be this beautiful smile necklace. So that's the yellow gold. I'm wearing it at the 16-inch. Don't worry, it's adjustable as well. It can be 16 or 17 or 18 inches if you'd like it to be. So it's a beautiful piece. And we have white and yellow and rose gold. And it does have some details here on the side that make it extra designer too. So you'll see all that when we get there. But just want to let you know that's on the way. So if you've been admiring the necklace, I know it looks like the original, doesn't it? But it's actually scaled down a bit. But you still get the luscious VS diamonds. It's still reversible, which I've always pointed out and love about our original version. So that's going to be coming up a little bit later. It's about 40 minutes away. All right, we'll go back to the ring. This is still here. The diamond ring is still here, but verifying to caller. Uh-oh. Because I don't even know if our requester is one of them. So this could be one of those that, oh, I hope I didn't show it too soon before our requester is here. And by the way, the scapolite and the stardust mounting is here. I know I have had a lot of requests for the stardust mounting of late. It's here with one of the rarest, most beautiful stones. Look at that one. What's that? Oh, okay, good. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Glad she's with us. And Karen, from where? Did you say somewhere? Somewhere over the rainbow? I mean, it kind of looks like the arcs of a rainbow there. A diamond rainbow. Yes, that's one that I guess it wouldn't be a rainbow, but still you get all the colors. If they're good diamonds, you get all the colors of the rainbow, right? Brilliance, yeah. Brilliance, dispersion, yeah, you get the fire. All right, so here we go. Here's our scapolite. This is a quick one only, and the color is as saturated a scapolite as we've had. Let's come on in close. This does not have 11 rows of diamonds, so we'll come in a little closer. Yeah, nothing's going to be the size of that last ring. Got a jumpy zoom there. Here's 112-6492, and it's our 204 round scapolite. Isn't this something? Really beautiful intensity to that color. Most of the time, if you even get a purple, it's a lavender. It's very light. This is that really intense saturation, and this is what I've dubbed the stardust mounting because it's this dome style with this beautiful burnishing. So it's actually got a lot of burnishing throughout, and that goes different sizes of round brilliance scattered, but in a really sensical way, if that makes sense. It just looks right. And they're all bigger diamonds, I would say. There's nothing really teeny tiny in this band. It's a really well done piece. But you get a 204 private collection scapolite. These just started coming out recently, and they are very, very popular and not sticking around. So I would really definitely recommend dialing in early. So we've got the 204 with the carat 20, and that's a lot of diamond weight always. Now we did finish it in the back. Now call me on anything you've seen so far. Now here we go, and keep requests coming as well, because I would love requests. We don't have a lot of jewelry planned today, which is rare for a Sunday. It's kind of like you know, all request show. I've got some ideas, but honestly, we got a lot of room for requests today. So just get them in. Let me know what you're looking for. But here's the 120 in the diamonds, and thank you so much. There's William's request. And then here we go with the inside finished. I love this. It's like a floral design on the inside. Really well done. How clean is that stone? I mean, round, gets the brilliance there. You've got that great undergallery, which is decorative, but also is going to make it comfortable. So that's functional and fashionable. Yes. Yeah. Oh, good. Is he rather new with us? So you mean he's just starting to get his first few pieces and he's impressed? I like it. Well, where's he calling from, by the way? Okay. Well, that's great. So I'm so thrilled to hear that. So William's a fairly new shopper, and he says, I'm starting to get my jewelry that I purchased just, when I started shopping, and I'm so impressed, and I'm loving the pieces. So, because it's always when you're new, and that's the truth with, it seems like everybody, you hear that a lot. When you're new, you might think it's too good to be true. And then you expect, is it going to be as good as I saw on TV? Is it going to be as bright? Is it going to be as clean? Is it going to be as amazing? And the answer is, yeah, chances are, if you're like most here, you're going to be even more impressed when you see it at home than you were even on TV. I hear that almost every day. So it's really impressive. So William, we've got a ring coming up for you, a ruby. Whether you're a collector, reseller, I mean, this is the place to be, but I think for your own private collection, it's a way to shop for jewelry like nowhere else. So take a look at this. We've got our scapolite. We'll blow it out for you. And I'm going to make this one, the $49.99 piece is going lower, and we'll take it on down for you. And here's what it looks like on the hand. What a pretty dome style. It sits relatively low profile, so you don't need to worry about that stone too much. You can see here, it's not going to sit like some dome rings go way over the top, and they get really, cumbersome, and they, can tend to be in the way of daily wear. Here you go with a beautiful, beautiful stone, bright as can be, $49.99. Blow it out. We'll do it for $2,499 instead, and that's one of the rarities of the planet. So we're excited to have that. And hey, Risa checking in with us. Happy Sunday to you, Risa, and good afternoon to you. And hey, Pam, what do you think? She says our designers are amazing. Yes, yes, yes. And thank you. Thanks, Pam. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, she's got, isn't that a great thing about, you can just watch us on TV, have other things online, get your phone going, get the computer going, get the TV going. I like that. So she's multitasking today in Florida. That's good. So here we go, $24.99, and that would be our one only. And then let's get to this gents ring. It's a ruby, which we've had a lot of requests of lately. Did blow out all the ladies' unheated rubies just yesterday. Wasn't that fun? Here's the men's style, which is a 2.5. So we're going about as big as, oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. And this is so, I know, I paused to wait to hear the whistle coming from the control room, because I knew Tony was going to go, wow, and I would whistle, but I can't. So yes, I can do many things, but whistling is not one of them. So somebody teach me. But here we go. Here's 112-2860, 2.5 carats in a Burma. It is stunning, right? It is stunning. Look at that. It's so clean. And look what they did. The reason it's got this reflective quality is that there is a mirror finished base or centerpiece there, but it's also concave. So it dips down, and then you get this, reflective quality. It's like there are mirrors. It's almost like, I don't know if the guys will appreciate this as much, but it's like, ladies, when we're if there's a good dressing room, they're gonna have a triple mirror, right? Because one mirror is great, but you can't see the back or the side. So you need a triple mirror so you can angle it, right? This looks like your triple mirror in gold, so it's reflecting all the sides of the ruby. It just makes this already gigantic ruby look even larger because the gold on the sides is playing that illusion. And then you get triple Rowan diamonds as well. So triple mirror, triple gold, triple diamonds, triple row, triple pave, and then, oh yeah, under gallery too. Under gallery and all the way throughout. Look at this ruby. This is outstanding and a classic gents ring style. So how about this one for, $13,999? I can take care of you. I can help you with that. Oh, you've come to the right place if you need a discount and a lower price. I've got you covered. And this can be done in any gold color. Keep in mind it's one, because I don't have other stones like that. That's when you get into the big rubies, really anything over a carat, they are single, solitary, one onlys. That's what it looks like on the hand. Yes, go ahead. Well, that's like saying which is better, a Ferrari or an Aston Martin. I mean, they're just very different. They're both rare, right? They're both exotic. They're both expensive. They're totally different, I guess that wasn't even a good example because those are kind of similar. But the British and the Italians would disagree. But Kim, was it? Yeah, we don't really, sometimes, I guess like scapolites usually aren't even on the list of rare stones because they're not usually gem quality, so they're not really even out there. The question she asked was, what's rarer, Paraíba or scapolite? They're both really, really rare stones. It's just a matter of, there's a lot of specimens out there that aren't gem quality in both varieties, and they have no relation whatsoever except they're exotic natural gems. So they're both really tough to find in retail. They're tougher, honestly, it comes down to, Kim, I know we're getting off track from the ruby, but it's a great question. Sometimes you just really can't necessarily make a direct comparison because you got tourmalines, which are well known as a variety of gems that are out there, and then the Paraíba being that specific variety that has the copper and the manganese, which is what makes it so rare. Generally, you can find some Paraíbas. They're priced usually at $60,000, $70,000 to $100,000 a carat. On a rarity front of what's available, scapolite I've never seen in a retail store. Paraíba I have. So if you just think about availability, I suppose like a scapolite of gem quality would certainly be more rare. It's a little softer though. So there's that, which again has nothing to do with rarity, but you want to be more careful when you wear scapolite. It's a reason why you might not see as much of it in jewelry. It's rare, but it's also a little softer, so you just want to be really conscious of, when you do wear it. Just wear it, so you're kind of just aware that you're not giving it, big knocks. So that's kind of, if that helps, Kim. I mean, again, two really different stones, and, you can kind of go down a litany of different, pros and cons to each on what makes them more rare than the other. But yeah, very different stones, and just generally we don't see a lot of scapolites in that color. So I've definitely had more Paraíbas in my 24 years than I've had scapolites by a long measure. So I guess from that standpoint, yeah, scapolite would be, but pricing wise, it's Paraíba is really important. So I never want to say something's more rare than Paraíba. It's really an important stone, but it's a little more durable. So you can wear it every day. But here we go, $13,999. It will not be. Let's blow it out. Oh, I remember when I did this discount on men's rubies, it was on, it turned out to be a wheel the other day. It was a couple weeks ago. I'm going to do the same thing here. Even though this is lowest price, $99.99, what I want to do is I'm remembering when I had the 2-carat stones on a ruby men's wheel, and I brought them all down, which sold them all out. So let me do that here, even though it's a ½ carat larger, which makes a big difference in the value. I'm going to go ahead and make this one $5,999. And that's it. $59.99. Don't forget our purple pink Paraíba heart shape is still here as well if you'd like to get it. Here is the big ruby for the gentleman, and 2½ carats, and awfully fine size to get. So if you can, please grab it. And then here's what we'll do. We've got, I think we're caught up on requests for the moment. And then we do have a pink diamond coming up. Oh yeah, certified. And then I had to show you, there's a panther piece. And originally it's just listed as a brooch. It's actually a pendant and a brooch. And I've not had the opportunity to ever show this to you. So give me a second here because I want to show you from this angle so you can see it. I want to show you all these individual diamonds that it has that are so well done. And then you also happen to have, those are blue diamonds for the eyes, there are 2. And then you also get these big baguettes that are actually throughout the body of the panther here, or the cougar or the cat or whatever you want to call it. And that's all in this kind of sand-blasted finish. It is the coolest, isn't it? And there are bails, so you can wear it just about any way you want. So it's actually a pendant and a brooch, and you can wear it multiple ways, and it's 1125953. And there's the other blue diamond on the other side. So see there? It's got 2 blue diamonds for the eyes. The rest are baguettes, which I love because you would just automatically think spots, rounds. No, we went a little step up here with the baguettes and then all that great finishing. Let me show you the size. It is so cool, and I love that it's both ways to wear it. That's important too. So here's what it's going to be upright from north to south. So you can actually have it kind of, again, any way you want. And I love this because it looks like they did the design really well. So when your chain goes through the bail, which I'm holding it by, there's 2 bails here behind those paws. So what happens is it looks like it's grasping onto your chain, which is really cool. But there's also a bail behind the tail. So it's 2 ways to wear it. You can wear it from east to west. I know this is an odd way to hold it, but there's going to be bails because it's very heavy, and it's all 18 karat gold, as you can probably tell, and it's 39 points in the baguettes and 3 points in the blue diamonds, and there's still a brooch that runs behind it. So you can wear it east to west, either way, up or down, like that. You can wear it north to south, or south to north, if you will. So you can really make it a lot of different ways. Yes? Oh, good. Scapolite gone. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Who was it? Wasn't Kim, was it? Oh, good. That'd be awesome. So take a look, and here we are with the length. Let me show you. If it's upright, and I know it's at an angle here, but wow, it's going to be about 2.5 inches. Top to bottom, I'll show it on the neckline. Again, I wish I had a proper chain here because I could hold it a lot better, but again, you can go north to south, east to west, either way, so you can really play with it. Major piece here, and we will show it. Are you ready for this? We're going to show it on the neckline as well. And how would you guys like to see it? Are we thinking north to south? And imagine this. Actually, I think you could probably put it, I mean, why not? Since it's the panther holding on, you could probably put it on this smile necklace if you want to. I think the bales are large enough, so you could do that if you wanted to. And you could make this your pendant chain if you wanted to. I mean, it's just a different look, right? So you can see the size and the scale. We're going to make this really affordable and blow it out. Designer piece. This is like definitely the piece that looks money, right? And here are your bales. So you can see that little round bale underneath the leg there, the rear leg, and then you've got the two bales up here, and then where I'm holding it, and then you've got the brooch behind it that goes the length of the body there, and we're gonna make this one, wow, $79.99. It will not be. Huge value, and it's gonna be $2,999, and you got a lot of 18 karat gold there, yes? Did I go anywhere? Okay, just that I'm here? Okay. Okay. Oh, good. Oh, gosh. It's been such a week, Laura. It's been one of those weeks, right? Well, I can't say one of those weeks. I've never had a week like this one, actually. But thank you. So she's checking in with us and saying, how's everyone doing in LA? We're hanging on. I'll tell you, it's minute by minute. But, you know, just happy to be here. And all's good for now. It changes literally by the minute. So we hope there's a really, you know, nasty winds coming again tomorrow. So we're just praying for those firefighters, and they're doing such an amazing job. And I got to tell you, going today to after this, I'm going to go stock up, load up the SUV with every supply they need, protein bars and water and, you know, snacks and all that stuff, and go head over to the fire stations and go drop off some stuff for them. But thank you. That's Laura checking in, saying good to see you. Well, thank you, and I'm glad to be here. So hopefully with you guys. So for let's do this one, guys, $29.99, and let's talk about what's coming up. And then William, let us know if you need a smaller ruby, bigger ruby. I don't think we have a bigger one. I'm not sure, but I don't think so. In the men's styles, and then we've got that pink diamond. Now we do have some diamond earrings. And because we're already halfway through hour number one, I want to tell you there's also something here that's a quick little wheel of new, and it's the Brazilian new finds. So we're looking forward to that as well. Brazilian new finds. Look at those diamonds, though. The blue diamonds, we cannot get lost on the gold weight and the diamonds. And just the white diamonds are great, and the way I've never seen a panther before with the baguettes that are burnished like these are, but that really cool blue diamond in the eyes is, that's pretty cool. So let us know on that one, $29.99. And then, hey, Mary Jo, if you're out there, I know you had a request for me. I don't know if you're out there because I responded last night and this morning, but that is a pretty cool tanzanite. I'm going to do that at the top of the hour. Yeah. Actually, we're going to do the smile necklace at the top of the hour. But I need to make sure that Mary Jo's with us because she had that request. Yes? It was Kim. Hi, Kim. Thank you so much. Where's she calling from? Tennessee. I was going to say, is it Kim in Tennessee? Thank you so much. All right. Well, enjoy it. And isn't that nice that you can add things you may not have even been super familiar with, and yet we make them affordable so you can add them. I love that tanzanite. The reds on that one. Very, very important. So we can do that here shortly. I know that's going to be a lot of fun. So do you guys want to do it now? Let me show you also. I think it's a little early, but I also have a 9 carat. And let me show you the difference so you know what we have on tap today for you. There's the big cushion cut. That's the one that I think looks bigger than 4 carats, 42. And then, oh my goodness, we have this one. This is the 9 carat. And then guess what? That's got over 2 1/4 carats in diamonds all over the place. Think of it like, that is like the Mount Kilimanjaro of rings, is what that is. And that, of course, is right there where tanzanite is actually hailing from. It's actually the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. That's like our own Mount Kilimanjaro, because it is. It's 2 carats 27 in diamonds, all bigger stones, that lead up to where the tanzanite sits. And then it's a 9 carat 30, and it's got the red. So we're excited about these tanzanite opportunities today, no doubt about it. So that's what I have on schedule for you today in the world of tanzanite. I do want to show you the blue, green, stunning Brazilian tourmalines. So I was talking about this the other day because we had a really, really big one. I think it was Thursday night, I want to say. Maybe it was Thursday, maybe it was, yeah, it's Thursday or Friday. We had the really, really big cushion cut. Actually, I think it was Friday night late. I had the really gorgeous big cushion cut, which I think is still here if anybody wants it. But there were so many of you that said that was $4,000. It was a great price, but we needed something a little bit more affordable. So I wanted to bring you some of our blue greens that are new, meaning you've never seen any of these before, and it's also a new find. So it's new find, it's new jewelry, and actually, now that I see them all like this, I'm going to actually go ahead and position them in our little conga line here. Not Congo, conga line, because this is actually all Brazilian material. Round, oval, and pear shape. All for you here. Really, really special colors and blue greens all together, but they are from Brazil. So this makes it a little bit more special than, well, even the African material, because there's an actual very, very similar locale, which these have been mined and discovered of late. It's been a recent find, hence the name New Find. The reason we're using New Find, we're being a little coy here about the origin because, well, again, they're still actively mining. So we don't want to give away too much on, you know, the details of where exactly this mine is because, well, it is still actively mining. It's very valuable material. So, you know, want to ensure the safety of those miners who are in, you know, after anybody can access the show, anybody can watch the show and hear and learn, and that's what we hope you'll do. But want to make sure that we keep their safety insured because we're still trying to get what we can. There's only been a few stones here, maybe 6, 7 stones. So you figure half a dozen stones that we've had so far of this new fine material, but very close to where the Paraíbas, way back in 1989, were first discovered. It was the very initial discovery of Paraíba. The first time we ever saw these blue-greens was actually in Paraíba, Brazil. And then, of course, later on, found the Mozambique material, the Nigerian material, and then that was it. It's been mined out for some time in all 3 sources, so if there was a potential new find of Paraíba, that'd be exciting. But either way, even if it doesn't have copper, it's still a tourmaline in these beautiful blue-green colors. And that's what makes it so special. Now, they're all in a line here to be really, again, new prices, new pieces, but really the blowout is what we're after here. So you see how certain ones have a little more green than blue. It's really going to be totally up to you here now. We've got the round, and the round is going to be, let's see, a carat 02 in the round. So that's our carat 02 with 99 points in the bridge. You can go with the classic oval, which is a carat 40, and that'll have 58 points in diamonds, or you can go with the pear shape. And the pear shape has a lot of blue, doesn't it? A lot of blue in the pear shape, really pretty color, of course, a wider band with a lot of details. That's going to be the 82-point pear shape with 70 points in diamonds. So 3 options, all one of a kinds, new find out of Brazil. Very, very reminiscent of Paraíba, certainly may be Paraíba. We just don't know yet because it's so new. And, you know, I think a lot of people would wait, and you would wait till the testing's completed and then bring it out. But the truth is, we like to be kind of on the forefront, the leader of bringing new. We did it with zircons back in 2020, where we brought the zircons, the pink zircons that were brand new. We like to be bringing you things before because also it gives you an opportunity for great value. If you wait, well, the more the world knows about stones, the more they become in price tag. That's true, right? Sometimes when you can get in on the ground floor of something, that's oftentimes the best. And that's really what you see with gemstones all the time, is if you can get on the early parts of the find, you're going to be really benefiting by getting great price. Because once stones get a little bit more well-known, once they get publicized, once they get marketed, that's when prices really begin to elevate. So we want to bring you the stones right off the bat, right away, really quickly for you. And it's not going to be, well, $39.99 or more. Certainly, we've got some different prices that should be happening here. They're not going to be. So happy Sunday, one and all. So glad you're with us. Continue to get requests in. If you made a request, a lot of those pieces are still hanging out here, so you can still grab one of the pieces that was requested if you'd like, whether it's the men's ruby, perhaps. Maybe you want to get that. You'll have to see if the diamond ring is here, but I've got to say these are just stunning, aren't they? And they're not going to be even $3,000 or $2,000 or $19.99 is your price tag today. We're going to do that instead. So you get a $19.99 deal, whether you want any one of the blue greens here, the round, the oval, or the pear shape. I love that we're bringing you some variety and shapes there, and they're only $19.99 if you want to get in on the ground floor of what could be. Think about it, if they do turn out one day to be copper bearing, well, think of how valuable they would be, because we know what 1 carats and 2 carats go for. Remember, we got the carat 40 in the oval, that's the largest up there. Then you've got the pear shape at 82 points, and the round is the 102. So you got some good sizes that could easily be, you know, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 here. We're bringing them to you for $19.99. They're lovely. Okay, let's move on. We got a lot to do, and the pink diamond is here. Let me show you this pink diamond just so you know what to expect with our 50-point VS stone. This is a very, very saturated pink, and this has been here for a while. It's been here for about 6 years. I think it's 6.5 years now, 6.5, 7 years. It was one of the first big pink diamonds we ever acquired. We have a price listed today that's going to take it dramatically under our own cost. And that should never happen on a pink diamond. They're getting more and more scarce, and therefore more and more pricey by the day. So the fact that we're actually bringing you a discounted below cost price tag on a pink diamond that is a half a carat exactly. By the way, it would make a difference if it was a light half carat. It's not. It's an exact half carat. And then it has the GIA cert with it. the full GIA certified. It tells you everything there is to know about your diamond, about your pink diamond, including the clarity grading, which, by the way, I've had certified stones that are GIA certified pinks, but if they're small, they don't give you clarity grading. This one is huge, so they give you the clarity grading, and it's a VS1. So it's a very, very important collectible. It's for those that wait for these really big anomalies, and I mean anomaly of just affordability and availability, because that's really the key here. We don't have another half carat. After this, they go up to the 1 carat stones. The 1 carat stones are $70,000 and $80,000 and $90,000. Here's the way you get a huge stone set in the bridge. We added a lot of pink and white diamonds around it as well. Take a look at it. I know you're going to enjoy this, and then I'll show you the cert. It's 112-5183. Can't say enough about it. I mean, let me just go ahead and move these aside, because I know you guys are kind of, these are new and kind of like, okay, we don't know what those are yet. But here we go with the pink diamond. This we know. And this you probably is the kind of thing you read about on a big breaking news on, on a website one day where it pops up in your news feed because one sold in auction for millions and millions of dollars. That's the kind of level we're at here in this 50-point natural pink. Look at the color. Not a faint light. I mean, look at the color, because GIA is usually used, they're very particular and conservative about the way they grade, which is why GIA certs are really, it's an all or nothing thing. I don't think there's any point in getting a cert on a diamond unless it's GIA. Let me show you what this cert looks like here, because this is where you've got all the details you could ever want to know about your stone. This is on the center stone. It's going to be our barely rectangular. I know they're saying rectangular and it looks rectangular. This is a 4.7 by 4.4. So it's just barely rectangular, okay? Just so you know, because it kind of looks square, that's why. It's a half carat, very light pink. Now, usually they use the word, most of all our big pinks have the word faint. This is not. Oh, I know we're getting those calls. Yep, VS1, where I know I have had so many. Jess, I've had to turn away hundreds of people since 1 o'clock yesterday. If you're asking about the diamond ring that we had yesterday, it is completely sold out. It is, we cannot place an order. I have had to literally, tragically write those emails literally since 1 o'clock yesterday. I mean, some of you messaged me at 1:05 and said there must be one left, and there is none left. So again, I'm sorry about that. They're completely sold out, the diamond band that I had yesterday. But here's our VS1, and then you've got that proportion from the side. Very good polish, good symmetry, and no fluorescence. That's a great thing. Here's, look at that. That's where you're probably thinking, so why'd they put a diagram of the shape? This is where they map out the inclusions. I don't know why it's not a higher grade than VS1, because I don't even see anything actually. Do you guys? I don't see anything drawn. Nothing. I don't see anything. So why is that even a VS1 and not higher? I don't know. Is there something there, maybe faintly right there? Is that it? That's it? So again, I told you they're conservative about their gradings. We're going to blow it out right now. And again, VS right up here. Any higher, I mean, obviously there's only so close you can get without magnification. So when you see clarity, it just turns out to be this beautiful brilliance. Let's take another look at the ring. We've added the 31 points in the pinks. We've added another 69 points in the white diamonds to set it up in that bridge. And this is the value of the day, which is why I decided to put it, give you a look at it here early on, so you can see what it's all about, because there is nothing in pink diamonds at a better value when it's a half carat. That's a mighty fine stone. Let me try it on. It's all in 14 karat gold, stays as is, because it's pink gold and pink gold for pink diamonds and white gold for white diamonds. And there's your bridge. So big stone. And of course, the halo immediately around it, also in pinks, really creates that illusion that this 50-pointer is even larger. So you've got a really good size. And it's better than $22,999, which is our lowest we've had it for. Now you get a better value. And this one's going to go because we have more collectors than we have big pink diamonds. That's for sure. Far more. There are just more collectors than there are large pink diamonds, than there really are pink diamonds in general. But there's a very different, set of circumstances when you get a 1-point accent stone versus a half carat. It's like all diamonds work. We know this about diamonds. I tell you all the time. Diamonds, white diamonds are not that rare until you get into bigger sizes. Pink diamonds are rare no matter what. Even if you have a 1-point stone as an accent or a 2-point stone, like what you see mixed into this bridge mounting. But when you get a half carat, that is so elite, so specialty, so rare, and that's what we have, and it's under $20,000. And it's not 19, and it's not 15. When we talk about values that are really second to none, this is one of them. And it does not get better, and it will not get better, because we are already, if I go to 15,000, we're already under our own cost. And that was 7 years ago nearly. 7 years ago, this stone was acquired. And now it's even more affordable than even $15,000 or even $10,000. This is the one to get. And whether you're going to just keep it and wear it, which I personally hope you will as a jewelry lover myself, but I get that we have a lot of people that are collectors or resellers, and they jump on these pieces to actually do just that. Watch the rarity soar, watch the then value soar as you wear it, as you enjoy it. This is the piece to have. It's not even $99.99. And a half carat pink with a GIA cert that is labeled with that gorgeous color and the VS quality is so important. And it's a VS1 no less. And you saw probably should be a little higher grading than that in the clarity because you could hardly find a flaw at that magnified view. And it's not even $99.99. There is one. So again, we brought out some special pieces as promised for this Sunday. This is maybe our best, and it's not going to be $99.99 either. This is the value you've been waiting for on pink diamonds. It's one and one alone, and it's $8,888. That's it. $88.88. That's the lowest we can go. It's going to go today because there's enough. Again, there's just too few. We don't have enough of these to go around ever. Everybody wants those bigger sizes. I think that this is really at that close-up. I'm seeing a lot of purple with that stone, not maybe purple, but lavender, like a lavender undertone. So that's really, really important. And it's $88.88. So one only there, and congrats if you get it, because obviously not going to stick around, and one of those that you just don't see. I mean, you can watch every show we do and don't have a lot of half caraters. We usually top out around 20 points in a pink, still a vastly different variety. And I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll bring out, I'm really excited about the tans, and I know you guys are too. So why don't we do this? We'll bring out the big smile necklace, and then we'll bring out the tanzanite. We'll flip-flop them. We'll do the tanzanite at the top of the hour because I know I'm getting a lot of questions about that. So we'll do the tanzanite at 9 minutes from now, and then we'll bring the smile necklace at the bottom of the hour. So just all great parade of values coming your way. And I know that tanzanite cushion cut, that $442, one for the ages. So we'll see that coming up, top of the hour. It's about 9 minutes. And then I also have, there's a really special look here on a ring that is a designer ring that I'm really a fan of, and yet we've seen it a couple of times, but not at this new low price. So sapphire lovers, are you out there? We got a beautiful blue on the way. It's a royal blue. Let me know who's got this one at $88.88. Here's the royal blue sapphire. This one's not going to last, and there's a brand new price tag. Again, I'm just dropping all the museum pieces today, and that means the price, not the pieces. And it's going to be $1124938. That's a sapphire, a royal blue, carat and a half. And again, 9 minutes from our tanzanite. Get registered if you're not already, so you can be ready to go, because I'm thinking about getting really mischievous on the tanzanite. But here we go with the blue sapphire. It is just huge. This is a carat and a half. We don't see a lot of the royal blues in that huge size. You've got it here. And platinum setting with a carat 33. And all baguettes except, did you see what's happening east and west of the stone? Big trillion cut diamonds set east and west to that beautiful stone there in the center. This one is gonna fly. And that's an $89.99 ring. And no surprise by anybody who knows sapphires. And all those baguettes, every one of them has to be tapered. They have to be tapered so they can create that beautiful, seamless wraparound design with all the curvature, even the peaks, those highs and lows at the north and south, which make it so incredible. And it's going to be on the hand here so we can show you the size, get you acquainted, and then see who's got it. That's going to be a beautiful, beautiful bright blue. Notice how it doesn't get too dark either. Look at how bright it is. Even when the hand is behind it, you're seeing it in darkness from a little bit away, and so you still see that bright, vibrant blue that is so impressive, and it's not going to be $89.99. Oh, not even close. We're going to go under, well, the $4,500 puts it at half. Nothing wrong with that value. I say we do better, and I say we get on this really just this great day of discounting everything you see, no matter how high-end it is. Doesn't matter. We're going to make the high-end really affordable, just like we make, again, all the really classic pieces affordable. These are just, again, a little more unusual to find. Big blue sapphires, carat and a half, 45 it's not, 4,000 it's not, 3,500 it's not. This is your chance to pick up a really important sapphire that is durable. Remember, these are the sapphires and the rubies of the world, second only to diamonds. So you can wear them every day, get the one you love. It's not going to be even $3,000. It's not $29.99. Got the value of a lifetime coming up. I know we're all waiting on the smile necklace. That's about a half hour from now. Big tanzanite at the top of the hour. Don't go anywhere. Tell a friend, because we have very few tanzanites left overall. I got a little update before the show. So certain stones are headed out on Monday. Monday, tomorrow. That's tomorrow. My gosh, I have no idea what day it is, but tomorrow, a new batch of museum reserves are headed out, meaning out to museums, therefore never to be here again. So it's kind of crunch time today. And let's make this better than $29.99. I'll blow it out for $2,888 only. That's it, $28.88, first caller. Then our pink diamond and our blue green Brazilian tourmalines, the big ruby, the heart-shaped pinky purple tourmaline. These are the pieces to get a hold of today. Don't forget about that panther piece with the blue diamonds and the white diamonds and the heart-shaped necklace with all those very excited little diamonds that are dancing around in their individual bezels. That was so much fun to see. And so all of that you can call and ask about. Please do. And then also we've got a chameleon diamond if anybody's interested. It's a carat 21 in a chameleon. Don't see many of those at all. So make sure you let me know if you have requests. Also, we have the diamond drop earrings. My favorite stiletto earrings that look like you're wearing a $2 million earring. I'm not kidding. They are just gigantic diamonds. Look at this. And then they all do this graduation where look at how fluid they are. This is our longest stiletto drop earring. We've got a carat 06 in diamonds. That's very, very elegant. So we'll see those too. And we can go all the way up to a 16 carat tanzanite if you need one. Okay, we've shown you about half the jewelry I have today. So again, like I said, we really, this is always something we always say, give us requests. It's always an offer. Today, it's kind of necessary. We're going to need your request today. They didn't give me a lot of jewelry on this Sunday because I sold a lot of it yesterday. So they didn't give me a lot. So we really want to make this a request-based show. So give us a call and tell us anything you're looking for. It doesn't have to be specific. It can be a category. You can just say amethyst or ladies ruby or men's emerald or whatever it is, because we really want to help you own whatever it is you need to see. And instead of me just hoping that what I show you is the piece you want, you can call us and tell us. And that's probably even a better way to go today, considering that I don't have a lot here because I've shown you most of it. So we also do have a very important tanzanites coming up. I know we're waiting on that. 4 minutes away. We'll wait to the official top of the hour to get there, but this sapphire's got to go. And you know what? If you like that, I have the big three here. We have the sapphire, we have the ruby, I've shown that before, and then the emerald. These are designer, and very creative in their mountings. I know this is all like top quality, really should be. Don't just ignore my prices because I know they shouldn't be that low. If you want anything up here, and we've seen all these presented before, for some reason I like this one the other way around, like that arch, look at that, the arcs of diamonds, all baguettes. Then here, you're actually getting rounds and big marquise cuts with that stunning emerald. These are the big three stones. All collectible, all designer, and all more money than I'm going to offer them right now. This was $28.88. I'm going to make all three $28.88. Then it's a free-for-all. You take what you love. They've all been presented before a couple of times, and now we're just ready to send them out. So it's $28.88 no matter which one you like, or you could take all three, and for a lot less than $9,000, you would have all the top quality of the big three in gemstones. And that's it. I mean, diamonds, rubies, and of course, diamonds come with each and every one of them, but the rubies, the sapphires, and the emerald is exactly what you want. And this is that bypass, that big leaf design. It reminds me of a palm leaf. And then we've got this beautiful blue sapphire. Still, that royal blue is just amazing. And then our ruby in the middle, which gives you those arcs of the baguettes there that are all, look at that, they're all lined up like that. So $28.88 for your choice of whichever one you like. I'm just throwing them out there. And you get a ruby that is going to be item number 112, $68.41 if you've never seen it before. It's also close to a carat and a half. Remember, the sapphire was a carat and a half exactly. The ruby, let's just go ahead and block the emerald real quick, Tony, and then I'll reverse them. So I just want them to see the graphics. This is going to be 18 karat gold, yellow gold only. Carat 42 is the ruby. It's super clean. I had the 1 carats that were more money yesterday. This is a carat 42 Burma with a carat 46 in all baguettes. Then what I'll do is we'll bring up the information for the emerald as well. So the emerald's going to be a good one. Let me reverse these for you. Here's the ruby, here's the emerald. The emerald's going to be item number, let's just take a look at that. It's a really pretty bypass. The emerald's going to be 112-7110. So you've got some options here in how you want to do the really beautiful designer pieces that are just a little bit outside of the classic. They're not the basics that we see usually with like a halo in the center stone. It's a little more, you can tell they're really well designed and well made, and all with those bigger individual diamonds, which is so much fun to see because it doesn't look as basic as what you probably already have seen and what you may already have. So always nice to step outside, and that's going to be the emerald. 94 points on the emerald pair and 74 points in the diamonds, and that one's all 18 karat gold as well, and they're all $28.88. So our big three are there all together, all in one. Let's get to We've got 2 minutes till the top of the hour. The big Tanzanite's coming out to play. I hope Mary's with us because she just said, tell me something. If that's still available, I want to see it. So here we go. I'm going to show it to you at the top of the hour. It's this big Tanzanite we showed you with. I have not seen red flashes quite like this, and I have a terrible monitor. So I know that what I see in person probably is certainly more accurate than what I'm seeing on the screen. On my screen, it's showing a ton of red. I can only imagine what it looks like on a modern TV. So that's coming up at the top of the hour, and we're going to set it up now and get y'all started. So if you want a ruby or sapphire or emerald, they're all $2,888 each. That is the lowest price they will be and the lowest they can go, and you just let me know which one's your favorite. But the big Tanzanite's on the way. We're going to jump right into hour number 2. Don't forget the smile necklace that I'm wearing. I know it looks like the original. What it is a little bit more wearable because it doesn't have as long of a style. It's the same VS diamonds we love, but the original goes really, really long. And so a lot of you have said, I just want something that's maybe a little more casual or everyday. This is it. So this is coming up in a half hour now. We have a lot of people asking about the Tanzanite. The 442 is coming out, but I wanted to show you that one. It's got these great little designer end caps that are fluted on the sides, and then it's in white, yellow, and rose. And I actually have all 3 to show you, and it layers. It's got the same kind of chain that our original had. I know a lot of you are thinking, oh, I've seen that, I own that. This is actually a scaled down version. So it's going to be 51 points in diamonds. It's coming up in about a half hour. So make sure you are aware, and that would be a really, really good Valentine's Day gift for somebody who wants diamonds in a necklace, because it's a modern take and a modern way to wear diamonds. It feels like the collar without being so uber dressy. So that's coming up in about a half hour. Let's go back to our wheel of 3 and we'll see who's got those. And then let's go ahead and set it up. Big top of the hour is almost here. It has arrived. So we will move those aside and get you a very, very, very important Tanzanite. Could not be better. And yet one of those classic, ultimate, high-end, designer mountings that just keeps it classic but really gives it a lot of diamond weight. So glad to have you with us today. It's a big top of the hour. We'll welcome everybody to the show. It is Sunday. We are live. We are live. We are broadcasting live. Every time we're with you, we're so glad to be here with you. Thank you so much for being here, keeping us company today on this Sunday. So glad you're here. And if you have requests, get them in. But we are all, I think, awaiting this one after I've shown it a couple of times here and there. I think we're excited. So a half hour till this one, then another Tanzanite later if you want the 9 carat. If you want to go 9 carats plus with 227 in diamonds, that's coming up next hour. So really excited about the Tanzanites we do have, because tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow, the 13th, the pieces will be, there's another batch that we have literally packed up and ready to go, and we'll continue to do so after this show. And we're going to get them ready to go off to museums because those museum reserves are headed out. So we figure, got to get a couple museum reserves in here last minute so that if you don't have one yet, you can. Okay, you ready? It's 112-7291, and this is the ultimate value. 442 stone. The reds are impactful. You don't need to be in a low light to see the reds, and that tells you everything you need to know, because when you look at the stone under all these hot, bright TV lights that they're under, and you look at that Tanzanite and you see the amount of red coming through on a 442 like this, it is a fabulous stone. It is a museum reserve. That's the thing. That's why it's here, because remember, tomorrow another batch is going out. We already sent a few out on, let's see, it was it January 2nd? January 2nd, because we couldn't mail anything out on the 1st being a national holiday. So the second we had our first batch of museum reserves head out to Europe. I know that we're going to be sending some out to some other different nations, and a couple of them are going to be in the U.S., and I'll let you know where they end up going. But this is the 442 that you got a last shot at. So we're really excited about it, and huge value coming your way. I was thinking about doing a little top of the hour for you. Can we just make it really simple and easy, and you call me and we give it away and you say yes, and forever and ever and ever enjoy and cherish and just really, really, really treasure your Tanzanite? This is the best out there. Our 442 and 14 carats solid gold. Here's what it looks like on the sides. Not only did we have a split shank, but we actually decided to complete that split shank by giving you diamonds, extra 2 bigger diamonds that are wedged in between. So it really fills it up. It gives it a consistency. And look at the stone. Absolutely beautiful. And it's only going to get better when you see it at home. The other thing about this mounting, which is why it's doing a little back and forth, that's not a simple halo. You seeing it? In the corners and the midpoint of the sides, they put in bigger diamonds. So it's not as basic as a straightforward halo like you usually see. And we have nobody on the phone lines yet. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we've got an incredible value. It's 101. It's supposed to be $79.99, and I'm not shy about just showing it to you. There it is. There's the ring. There's the price. I got to do better. And that's what I'm going to do. We've got a beautiful 442. It's a museum reserve. It's the most amazing quality color, everything. The reds are coming through. I might just give it away. I don't want to do an auction because it's the top of the hour. I love a top of the hour special. You tune in with me at 10, 11, and noon on a weekend, Saturday or Sunday. You're going to see something pretty important. And yesterday at this time, I had a really important value. I want to follow, and it sold out completely to where everybody who's been asking about it, who missed out on Saturday's show, is going, oh my gosh, I missed it. And it's sold out, done. Done, 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 never to return again. Well, here we go with a stone that is going to be another one of those big values, because I know how important it is. You check us out, see what's happened at the top of the hour. I need to convince you that there's values that you need to stay for. And so here's what we'll do. It's not going to be 79 or 69 or 59 or 49. I will blow it out. I'll give you the value of a lifetime, and whoever gets it, gets it. We've got a lighter audience being Sunday. I know how Sundays work at this time of year, so I get it. I got to sweeten the deals. I do, because especially in these mornings, well, there's a lot going on. So instead of $49 or $39.99, we're going to go ahead and, yes, we're already $1,000 a carat and below with free 1 carat in diamonds, white, yellow, or rose gold. But it's your last call on museum reserves. The boxes are ready and labeled to go. They're, by the way, they're not just shipped like UPS or FedEx. No offense to our shipping partners we adore. But these are actually, when I talk about boxes that are ready to go to ship these out, it's more than just like a cardboard box. These are pieces that are ready to go via armed, like, what do they call them? The armor trucks. Haven't used one of those in a while, but those armored vehicles, those big armored trucks, these have to be shipped in a way where they actually get couriered across the country, or in this case, as we're going to see, across the world. So these pieces are handled more than just like, hey, let's just put it in a box and put a label on it. These are pieces that are really, truly valuable and important. They have to be insured and all of that, of course, and they have to be basically assisted with human beings to make sure they get to their destination safely. So that's what we're getting ready to do tomorrow morning. So even by tomorrow night, you're going to see a lot fewer museum reserves available than we have today. So this is the time to get them. I have been championing and pioneering this movement to where, please, 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 let's keep a few museum reserves for those people that weren't with us during the busy holiday season, because that's when we were planning on seeing all of them as like the cutoff date. Convince management to keep a few more here for anybody who's now starting to get back to regular routine here in January and starting to now think about, oh gosh, is it last call on the blue wings? And it really is. So let's take a look at this. It's not going to be $39.99. I'd love to hear from you, because I don't think this is going to last very long. And it's also not going to be even $2,999. Just a big value on a really good stone. And if you want 9 carats and an oval later, we got it. But if you want to go big diamond weight, 101, classic setting style, this is it. Here it is on the hand again. White gold's fine, yellow gold's fine, rose gold is fine. I'm going to discourage you against the rose gold. It doesn't look nearly as good as the yellow and the white, in my opinion. I really think you should go yellow or white. But it's also not 29. Okay, maybe we do need to auction it, because I've gone up a whole lot lower than I was ever authorized to do. Let's just send it out right now. Not even $2,500. This is your chance to pick up a 442. And that is one of our best. And the color is sensational. If you don't have a cushion cut, the rectangular version. If you don't have one with a mounting like this, if you don't have one at all, because we do have a lot of new people that are just discovering TVON, and by no fault of their own, we're new in a lot of places. So they had, no knowledge of TVON's existence before the last few weeks. So this is where, again, you've got a very small window. We've had them for 6 years, very small window, and it's closing rapidly to get a blue wing block D before they're done and gone. And it's not even $2,500 or $24.99. Even better price tag. As soon as you can dial, if you can dial faster, it's going to reward you in a beautiful way, because it's not going to be 24 or 23 or 22 or 21 or $2,099. It is time to say goodbye to this 442 and get it to one of you, our Sunday shoppers, who are ready to steal the tanzanite, steal the blue wing, get the best of the best that has ever existed, quite literally. And it's only here, and now it's not here for long. So let's get it a home right now. It's $1,999. and that will do it. So it's a quick 60-second deal. It's an incredible opportunity to get one of our best in that size that I know is always requested and desired. Everyone wants that 4 to 5. That's the one that I've been doing this, guys, with the blue wing block Ds. I've been here 8 years. We had blue wing block Ds arrive in December 2018. So 6 years of bringing blue wings, okay? And what is the number one request is the 4 to 5 carat, what I call the sweet spot of the tanzanites. But this is a step up in that museum reserve, and you have to try it. We have 30 seconds left. Let's say goodbye to it. 30 seconds, and it's done forever, and it's gone. And once it's gone, you know we can't bring it back. It's like what happened with the diamond rings yesterday. Everyone who missed the show caught up and said, oh my gosh, how did I miss it? Well, surely you have another. I had people email me and beg. They said, well, Lauren, make me one. Just make me one. I can't do it. If we don't have the stones, we don't have the stones. The same situation is here. I don't have the stones. I can't make any more. This is it, last call. And so, again, we're limited on operators because, well, you know what's going on out here. So a lot of people can't have better things to do than be here with us, and I get that. So here we are, $19.99. Bear with us, and we'll get an operator out here for you. But this is a really special ring, and the reds, if they come through on your television screen, if they come through like that on your screen, well, guess what? The impact of those reds becomes even more stark and brighter and more vivid when you see it in person, because this is the brightest light source you can have. A television studio is like the brightest lights on planet Earth, right? And that's great for diamonds, but with the neon stones like kunzites and tanzanites and other assorted stones, they actually flourish in a, I'm not saying darkness, but they flourish in a more normal light. So if you block a light like I just did, do you see that just got better? Watch as it swings around back to the right here. If I can get this wheel, this poor little wheel is just all over the place. But watch this. There's a better idea of the color. I'll do even this. Let me block the light that's in the front. At the forefront of that stone, look at that. That's the color of the stone you will expect to see when you open up that box and it gets to you. Now keep in mind, for our new shoppers, we not only send you the ring for free, we are going to size it for free. We are going to change the gold color for free. I recommend the white gold, so I don't think a lot of you need to change it. I think that's really going to be the way you wanted to have it. But if you want a different gold color, we do that for free. And if you want a ring size that's different than the size 7 it's in, that's free too. And then it's shipped to your house for free as well. And hey, it'd be probably, as much as it costs to ship pieces from us to you, it'll probably be more to ship it to, yeah, with the couriers in the big metal boxes, you know, with all the extra. Yeah, when it goes to a museum, it's a little more complex. So good. We're happy to spend the $300 to ship it to you. And by the way, that's something that's added value to you. When you don't pay for something, someone's paying for it, and it's not you. And I don't know of anyone else who does that with fine jewelry. Where else do you shop for fine jewelry and get it shipped to your doorstep for free? You don't even pay tax if you live outside of California. And that's a big savings as well. I don't know what the tax is in your state or in your city or in your town or county, but I know our tax is right under 10%. So that's $200 saved as well. So again, you got savings everywhere you look, and this is a very, very important ring. So let's take a look one more time, and then that smile necklace is about 20 minutes away. The necklace I'm wearing, we're going to bring you some gorgeous diamond drop earrings that are those stilettos. Yes. And trust me, they're more comfortable than the stilettos you put on your feet. So they're going to be fun. And then we have a huge diamond necklace. Oh my, never had anything quite like it. Big diamond piece. Look at this on the hand. That gives you an idea of our big diamond. Look at that. That's a diamond. A white diamond oval that's a carat 76 in size. And then you've got huge marquise and pear shapes and rounds. And that's going to be a very, very important value. Well, I think that needs to go on with the smile necklace. That's what I'm thinking. We may put those on. Look at this together. Wow. Yes, go ahead.
What was the ring size for the previous ring?
The tanzanite? It's a ring size 7 right now. That's how most of our rings start. So this is the smile necklace coming up in about 15, 18 minutes if you want the exact. This is the big diamond necklace. Yowza. 176 on the center and another 1 carat plus in the sides. That's quite impressive. So we do have that one on the way. Let's go back to our tanzanite, make sure that one's gone. Really important piece there. Do not want to wait. Okay, and then the big diamond piece, shall we show it? 112-7198. Yes, we shall. It's coming up, and let me just measure. Oh, good. 16-inch on the chain. It's a nice roller link chain, but don't worry, you can use other chains as well if you want to. No problem there, but that is quite The tanzanite, it's an elongated cushion too. Sometimes when we see cushions, they can be one of two varieties. They can be square cushions or they can be elongated cushions. This is the elongated cushion. $19.99 gets it done. Okay, let's show you. I'm just going to leave that there because I want to show this necklace on the hand here for the scale first. And it's going to be item number 112, $72.91. It's new. And we'll show this one coming up. Here it goes on the hand here. This is the largest diamond I've had in white diamonds on the show. It is. White diamond. I've brought you large yellows, large pinks, but this is the largest white diamond I've had on the show. It's a 1 carat 76 oval. It's got, it's really incredible. Platinum and 18 karat gold, by the way. And you have a chain with it that's a roller link chain, and I'm just going to make sure this sits here on the hand, and then I want to give you a measurement here with the ruler. It has a really important carat 76 oval, but it's also a carat and diamonds around it that are all bigger stones also. So there's going to be, the length is right at, I would say, 7/8 of an inch top to bottom there. The bail included there is done with the bigger diamonds as well. It's a series of marquise cuts, pear shapes, and rounds, all bigger individual diamonds. Every diamond in the pendant is big. Every one of them individually. The chain is a roller link. It's got a lobster claw closure. It's going to be 16 inches, but don't forget you can also switch it out, change it up. If you want to, you can use it with your diamonds by the yard. You can use it with other chains. So don't feel like you have to leave it with the 16-inch chain. It will come off. And then we have the look on the neckline, which you got to see here. Again, for a better perspective on how large that stone is. I mean, seriously, how bright and white that is for being a large diamond. There's a little subtle body color to it, but nothing that makes it look, you know, anything other than a white diamond. Obviously, it's a big stone, so we don't have a color grading on it. I'd probably say it's right in that, probably, I would say, I mean, just again, from roughly looking at it without a loop, remember D, E, and F are in the colorless range. I would say this is probably on that upper end of the near colorless range as far as the center diamond, and then the side diamonds are all colorless, certainly to the eye. So let's take a look at it also up close and give you a really outstanding value. So we'll move on from our tanzanite, and then I'll give you a view here. And yeah, it's got, like I said, some body color to it, but it looks white from a distance. And you know what? I'm going to make this one really, really affordable. It's got that 276 overall, and then the pear shape and the marquise up top. And then you have a series of rounds and pear shapes all the way around for the halo. That one's going to be easy. $17,999. I'm switching it. We'll change it up. We'll make it $4,999 for that piece there. Never had anything quite like it. There you can see from the profile. And then we have this gorgeous look from, again, a distance. So I'll show you one more time up close. There you can see that beautiful bail, and then we'll take it on over to the hand once again. And $276 in diamonds, $49.99. Not too shabby. So really important piece. Yes? Hi. Thank you, Cindy, so much. I appreciate that. Cindy, thank you so much. And I'm so glad you love our jewelry. It really is. Is she rather new with us there, Andy? Or has she been shopping a while? Long time shopper. Well, that's wonderful. Well, thank you, Cindy, and appreciate you so much. All right, so that one's going to be, it looks like that one's gone. Tell you what, there is a chameleon. I just want to flash it here because this is the big chameleon, and I know we're talking about diamonds, diamonds, diamonds. Look at this green as the chameleon starts. Chameleons are usually more brownish yellow to start. This is a pure green to start, which I'll tell you, I prefer it because green is so important on its own. A green diamond is really, really important. So if you get a stone that starts as green and then goes to an orange, golden, yellow, that's what a color change diamond should do, is give you a really distinctive and dramatic color change. And that's what this stone does. I'm just going to flash it here. I know it's up there with the pink diamond where it's, you know, super uber rare. It's 1123,982. And let me know who's got that diamond necklace. If it's gone, we still check on that tanzanite. And then here we go with a very important, starts as a 121. And this one's graded, of course, and it's a VS2. So far we've had a VS1 pink diamond. Now we're looking at a color changing chameleon diamond that's a VS2. And this one's a carat 21, so it's big. And it has a carat 18 in yellows, and another 62 points in white diamonds. Yowza, this is a lot of total carat weight, of course. So we're thrilled to bring it to you, and it's one only, and it's certified. So every chameleon diamond we have here, by the way, isn't that amazing that we even have more than one chameleon diamond? That's impressive. But every one of them that we do have is going to be certified by the GIA. I would never recommend buying a chameleon diamond without a cert. Granted, there aren't too many places to find them, but you are getting 3 carats 01 overall here. The very distinctive, again, chameleons can be a lot of different colors, and they can be a lot of different color plays. They will change by temperature. So again, it's not changing by light source. A lot of color change stones, they change when they're in a different light. So they go from fluorescent to incandescent, they change. This is where the temperature around the stone, as the temperature around the stone heats up, you get a different color. When it cools down back to room temperature, that's when you get it back to this original color. So this will be your original, most of the time, color is the green, which I love because that's rare on its own. And then you get the more golden orange as well. So beautiful, beautiful stone. And it's going to be 1123,982. Let me show you the cert. And there's a huge value on this one like no other. These are the collectibles. They're normally in museums and not on a typical shopping network. But are we typical? No, we're anything but typical. Look at this. This is the cert that goes with it. You've got a grading report, the number, of course, the pure modified brilliant. It's a 5.6 by 9.2. Carat 21, there's that word, that very important F word, fancy. Very important. Fancy. Dark, brown, green, yellow. They label a lot of colors because it changes. And then you've got the natural. Yeah, it's still natural. VS2, very important. Look at that. There's the diagram of inclusions or lack thereof. And then you've got the very good polish, very good symmetry, and a strong yellow fluorescence. And then the comment section is where it describes what happens. Why a chameleon? Well, they don't really know exactly why, but it explains how it happens when it changes from the green to a golden, orangey yellow. So incredible to get a VS2 on a chameleon that is a carat 20 in size. And just for fun, we've taken the $59,999 TVON ring, and we've made it a lot better for you today. And we're sending it out. Well, this is one of those that's like value for the ages here. You've never seen it. It's a record breaker when it comes to a carat 21. And starting with the green means a world of difference. That's so important when you start with the green that is clearly a green diamond and a very saturated clean diamond to start. We've got this one as is in the yellow gold and the white gold. Would you want it any other way? Probably not. Here's what it looks like on the hand because you have the yellow and the white diamonds. You're actually getting 3 different tones of diamonds. 4 when it changes color. So beautifully done. And the fact that you're getting carat 18 in the yellows, and that's one way to wear it. You saw that brilliance from that green. We can flip it around, turn it the other way, and make it less than $10,000. It's $99.99 to the first caller. It's a blowout. It's an obvious blowout value. Yes. Who was it? James from Ohio. Hi, James. Welcome in. Another new register today on this Sunday. Thank you, James. Welcome in from Ohio. Thank you so much for being with us today, shopping with us today. Yes? Shopping or registering? We never know. Sometimes you just register. Sometimes you register and shop. That's wonderful. Thank you. So this was $99.99, a $60,000 TVON piece. Now it's under 10. And again, if you want to, break up the payment, split it amongst 2 cards, well, let us know. We'll help you do that. So not a big deal. Just whatever it's going to take to make sure this can be as attainable. And certainly we've done the job on affordability. We just want to make sure it is affordable with ease. So there you have it. That's a big value at $99.99. You've never seen. Even my 1 carat chameleons I've had, and I've sold a lot of chameleons. I mean, right? I don't know how many, but it's been in the dozens of chameleon diamonds, and most of them are 20 or 30 point stones, and that's about it. And that's wonderful because that's still a big diamond in chameleon. But to have a 1 carat has been really popular. We've had a couple 1 carats that just hover right around the 1 carat. To go 121 is a whole different level. And that's what we are so thrilled about, is to bring you that really large size. So $99.99 with the cert, that obviously comes with it. $60,000. You're saving 50 grand on this ring. And again, one of the rarest stones you can ever get. So thrilled to have it. And it's almost bottom of the hour. So we're going to bring out that smile necklace I'm wearing coming up in about 8 minutes. So that's going to be a good one and very popular, I have a feeling. So definitely stick around because that's going to be headed your way. And we want to make sure that you know it's going to be a brand new piece today. So brand new today. Don't forget about the pink diamond we had earlier that is $88.88 with pink and white diamonds. Remember, if you missed it, because maybe you joined us here at the top of the hour, that is the pink diamond that is the half carat stone in the cushion cut square. That's a VS1. That one's down to $88.88 for the pink diamond in the pink and the white diamond bridge with the triple, or rather double halo. So triple halo. Double halo. My eyes are deceiving me. Is it double, triple, triple? So you've got a really good look there. So that's going to be two of our best diamond values, how to bring them out. And then we have plenty of affordable for you as well, so don't go anywhere. We got a big, big affordable deal. And yes, we do have the 9-carat Museum Reserve with the mega diamond weight. It's one of the largest diamond mountings we ever do. It is here. That's coming up in about 35, 40 minutes. And that is also Museum Reserve. The oval, I've never seen an oval that saturated here ever. So that's very exciting. And then there's a fawn diamond too. So here's the deal. The fawn diamonds are very popular because most people can't find or sometimes afford a big pink when it's natural. So take a look at that pink, which is a 1/2 carat. Then let me bring out the fawn diamond, which is 1125822, which is a pinky champagne blend that oftentimes when we have customers who shop them and then take them to get them praised or certified, they oftentimes come back as pinks because that's what you see most of the time is the pink that really is the standout. Well, here it is. 1125822 is our fawn round brilliant. What an exciting piece to have. And don't forget about the pink or the chameleon. Those will both go before the show is over, obviously, because the values are just utter complete giveaways. But here is the 1 carat 02 round brilliant fawn. Then you have pink diamonds, huge white diamonds, more white diamonds as well on the outside. It's 9 points in pink. So your very first halo is going to be your pink diamond. See it right next to the fawn itself? And then you go to the white diamonds. They're very large in that second halo, and then a little bit smaller white diamond, but medium size really. On the outside, that's going to be a total of 77 points in the white diamonds. Altogether, 188 is your diamond weight. And it's $89.99 list price. How ironic. I just brought down a 1/2 carat pink diamond certified to less than that. This fawn diamond, now still it's double the size. The fawn diamond being a 102, still natural. That's what I want to make sure everybody's aware of. This is still a natural from the Argyle Mine stone. It's just a special collection that as they were mined and as they were discovered and as they were brought out of their rough state, what happened was the miners who were at the Argyle Mine, who obviously were, you know, they realized how important all those diamonds were. They found that there was a very distinctive quality that was coming out that were only few and far between, but they weren't really a brown purely, and they weren't a pure pink either. And so as they were mined, and this was decades ago, they were all set aside. Every one of them set aside, and it amassed a collection over the course of a few years. That collection ended up right here with us. And then it was my privilege to be able to kind of name the collection because obviously they're all natural stones. Naming the stone is just to indicate the color. It's different than a champagne. It's different than a cognac. It's different than a straight pink. Yes? Sure. Flash the tanzanite. Okay, you're talking about the 442? Sure, I think it's sold, right? I hope so. I don't know, hope so. Let's hope. Let's hope after that deal, that one should be gone. So there's that tanzanite that we had at the top of the hour. That's the 442 with the 101 in the diamonds. And here's the champagne fawn, meaning pink and champagne together. It looks like it's got some water spots, so let me see if I can polish that surface of that stone up and then try it on. And if you'd like to get it, there's a big old value here, and it's not going to be $89.99. Try the round too. Usually the fawns were pairs or cushions. There is something obviously extra brilliant about getting the round. The round is always nice to see because there's no denying the amount of snap and brightness and polish you get from that round. It looks just, it's glittering. And then to have pink and white diamonds and a rose and white gold mounting around it. Stunning. And $89.99, yeah, we're not going to do that. Because I got the 50-pointer in the pink that's here for $88.88. We're just going to make this, and I know this one's a bigger stone by double, right? Should be more. It's a double the size. It's still a fancy, exotic color. It's still all natural. Then we added pink and white diamonds, and it's not going to be $89. $79, $69, $59, $49, $39, $29. I got to move some jewelry. We are halfway through our show, and that means the smile necklace is coming up next. But this has to happen. And it will, because there are enough diamond collectors that know with the Argyle Mine now closed, yes, there are other sources for fancy colors of diamonds, but whoa, you don't see the quality that we saw out of the Argyle Mine. We're lucky enough to have a collection bigger than most out of that mining venture. So it's really, this is where you come, this is where you look, but honestly can't replenish it. How could we? There's no more active mining, so we can't replenish anything that we sell. So that's why as the years have ticked by, we're getting more and more limited, of course, just like the world is getting more and more limited on fancy colors of high quality. The stones and the mines that are producing colors of diamonds now, not all that high quality. Nothing close to what we've seen out of Argyle, and that's now done and gone. This is not $49 or $39. Better yet, Tony, it's not even $29.99. I'm going to truly blow this out. It's for somebody who maybe says, I'd like the pink, but maybe I want to go with a pinky champagne. It's a very collectible, bright, beautiful. I love it's a round, love that it's over a carat. That's a huge threshold to actually meet and then surpass. And of course, in the round brilliant, which is glittering the way it is, and we're already verifying at 29. Oh, I'm making it better than that. And there's something gorgeous about the way the mounting is done. The triple halo, but they're all different size diamonds, and you got the pinks and the white, and the mix of that outer halo, which gives you those little points, which are so almost star-like. It's beautiful, and it's better than $29.99. So come on in. We've shown you a huge chameleon, a huge pink, and now it's time for the huge fawn to find a home. And it's not even $29.99. Giveaways today. End of the week is here. Sundays are the day to really treat yourself to something good. And we have definitely brought out some of the very best in our collection here today. No doubt about it. It's not even $29.99. It's going lower. Come on in. The values are here. They are here right now, and they are not to be missed, because what happens when you miss them? We can't replace them. We can't do them again. They come, they arrive, they go. It's just an ever so fluid situation where new jewelry comes in and it goes out, and you can't necessarily say, well, hopefully they'll have one again. I can tell you right now, we don't have any more fawns. We had everything we had. The entire collection was acquired by TVON years ago. And now, for all those years, we've been going slowly through them one by one, and you don't see the rounds in the 1 carat, and we're going to make it better than even $2,500. So another $500 coming off that price tag to make it $24.99. Only one, and we'll find out who gets it for $24.99. What a value that is. $24.99 fawn diamond. Total of a carat 88, by the way. Carat 88 overall. The smile necklace is next. We're looking forward to it. It's a really, really, really good one. And get ready, because we only have 90 minutes, and the smile necklace is one of our big events of the day. Don't forget, we also have ruby. I know. A lot of you missed out on those private collections. It's been tough to do. First of all, it's been email nonstop, and because I can't say enough about you guys who, maybe miss a show. Usually when you contact me and go, oh, please tell me this is still available, sometimes something similar is. The ruby sold out yesterday as well. Look at the ruby we have, though, today for you. Yeah, I brought you a good ruby today. And that one's going to be coming up as well. So if you missed out on the 1 carats yesterday, don't worry. We got a 1 carat today and a lot of gold and a lot of diamonds. Let's get to our smile necklace. This is one for the ages. And I know this is actually, I don't know, should we call it something different? It's not really grin. It's more than a grin. It's beautiful. It's a really classic style. I know a lot of you own the original, which is a carat in diamonds, and it has a little longer length to it. This one is going to be made the same exact way. I've got it here on my neckline, and I'm going to show you because I'm wearing the yellow. Here's the white gold, and then I even have the rose gold to show you. And yes, you can layer it. I have got one on a 16-inch length, and then you can wear it at 17 or 18 because we built all that in. But this is a big debut, and although it feels like, again, you might be somewhat familiar with the original style, this is the smaller diamond weight. So it's scaled down, which is actually based on a request you all have made. If you wanted to just get a great gifting idea, maybe spend a little bit less, maybe it's just about style, and every day this is more comfortable for you. If you don't want to have too much or too many big diamonds, you feel more like this is wearable. So you see it on. I'm going to take it over to the hand here, and welcome to the bottom of the hour. Here's what we'll do. This is our white gold, and you can see here it's really similar in length. We just do a little smaller. It's a little bit shorter, I think, just a tad, and then just a smaller scale in diamond, but still round brilliance, still full cuts, busy on the lines already because you knew this was happening, and it's 112-7304. So I'll go ahead and just borrow that font. The font is still here if anybody would like it. It's verifying right now. So I'll just put that on my hand so you can continue to peruse it. But here is the smile with 51 points in diamonds. So you've got the 51 point with the same bookended detail where there's a double designer detail on the sides, which looks very you-know-who, that kind of like T-like look. And it's 51 points. Here is your adjustability. This is going to be as is usual, the 16 and 17 and 18-inch lengths. So we throw in all three of the classic lengths for you via O-rings. So you see there's a really nice heavier gauge chain. It's a roller link chain, but it's still all diamond cut, because obviously it's one attached necklace. So we want to make sure that the chain is really well made, because you can't change it out. It's a full necklace, not a pendant. So we've got 51 points in diamonds, bookended by the little mirror finished gold details there, kind of like a finial. And then you have a 16, 17, 18 inches, 16, 17, 18 with the lobster claw closure. So it's done the right way. If you use the smaller or shorter lengths, you'll just have a little drape of the chain down the back of the neckline, and then you can still easily center up your curve here in this smile necklace. Now I'm going to leave this one here for the moment, because I also have the rose gold, which is always just, you know, when I have it, I like to show it just in case you are somebody who almost likes the look of pink diamonds. This will give it to you. Look how pretty that is with the fawn, because you got the rose and the white gold and that fawn diamond ring for $24.99. This one's going to be very affordable. You probably know it by now. Oh, and this is still reversible. When they first made it, they hollowed it out in the back, and I said, you know, one of the big reasons the big one and the original is so successful is that it's reversible in style, because it's solid through the back. So we did it, redid it, added more gold, and made this the same way, because I'll tell you, there's a sterling silver designer out there that is designer and high-end. They do a look like this that costs more than our gold version, and it looks like this. So why not? Look what I did. All you do is reverse it. Decide day by day or hour by hour, do you want diamonds or do you want gold? Do you want mirror finished gold? Do you want diamonds? You decide and switch it around. That's the rose. Here's the white. I'm wearing the yellow gold. The yellow gold's always popular as well. If you can get more than one color, because you wear both colors, get it. But they're not going to be $9.99. That's where the original was. And this is still the same chain. It's the same. So all that's happened here is the diamond weight is a little different. The chain has stayed the same. The bookending has stayed the same with that little designer detail. Look at those white diamonds, still big, round, brilliant diamonds. There's that bookend I speak of with that double, almost like a fluted design here. And then you get the O-rings attaching to this really sturdy, heavy chain. Look at that Rolo. Still diamond cut for you, so it shines like the diamonds do. It just feels a little bit more, let me set it here for a minute so I can zoom back, at least you can see the whole thing at one time. It feels just a little bit maybe more wearable, and maybe a little bit more casual and everyday. I think maybe even the larger one could be more evening and nighttime. Again, it's all solid through the back. That's very important to remember. Solid through the back, so it's always going to be, again, reversible for you, and I'll tell you, you will probably reverse it. I've heard from a lot of you that own the original, and you do that. You have two different, it's like the looks of two necklaces, because it's easy to reverse, and then you get two completely different ideas, and that's important, because obviously if you're buying necklaces today, with gold being where it's at, necklaces are not cheap. So, you know, it's nice to have two in one. Here's the, that's what it looks like reversed in the rose. Wow. So, and of course, you know the way that mirror finished gold picks up the light. It's so pretty. And that one's going to be, okay, let's make it better than $9.99. I'm also going to show you the white gold reversed here on the neckline, because I want you to see both ways, because this is just so, again, and you will reverse it, I think. I really do believe that. You will find some days you just like the look of the diamonds all throughout. Look at that. That's the, this is the white gold. And then other days you just want to flip it around here and look at that in the white gold. How beautiful. And not going to be $888. We're going to go lower. It's fully adjustable. 16 is where I'm wearing mine. 17 sits right about here. 18 is right about here. So you get a lot of versatility in how you're going to wear it. The bookends really shine and show off. And you have got a look here. I love the way it sits, like just perfectly in that, right in the hollow there. So right along, if you do wear it at 16, it's going to sit right aligned with the collarbone. If you want to go a little lower, you can. Totally up to you, but it's not even $888 today. Huge value right now. We're going to make it really easy. We're going to go back up close. I'm going to show you that white gold, because that's the way to see the diamonds. I don't want you to think, oh, well, I'm just showing you all the ways here. I want you to see those white diamonds that are so brilliant and spectacular. Not $777 either. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 gone. Uh-oh, somebody's getting more than one, by the way. Oh, they're taking one in every gold color. Not a bad idea. Here's the reverse. Remember, it's going to be that hallmark of ours in the back, but you're not going to see that when it's not up close. You just see the mirror finish and gleam of the gold. But it's not $777. This is something, again, you've been asking for. Makes for a wonderful gifting idea, and I think that there's so many of us who have seen the diamond collars. Not only are the diamond collars, a true diamond collar is the one that goes all the way around with diamonds. You know the one I'm talking about. We bring it to you here quite often. There's a diamond collar that we love, and I've got cords and microphone cords and, you know, all that in the back. So mine's getting a little wonky sometimes, but you know, there's a lot hanging out with that necklace in the back. So forgive me. It sits evenly and beautifully on the neckline, but it won't flip or turn ever. But we know the diamond collars where you have those big diamonds going all the way around. A lot of us just don't see the wearability every day for that look. I think this is that style that is popular, really popular right now, but it just gives you a more wearable vibe. And it's not going to be $777. Remember, a chain's a chain. And this is not a basic chain like you would see strung with your favorite pendants. This is a heavy Rolo link necklace. This is the kind of necklace that on its own, if you were just talking about the Rolo link on its own as a chain, it would be over $1,000. So the fact we're adding over a half carat in diamonds, the fact we're adding those little, you know, T-bar end points there, the really, really, really cool part is it's not even $777 and you're already seeing the deal of a lifetime. We're going to go even lower so you can get as many as you need. Think about gifting. I think with Valentine's Day a month away, wouldn't this be perfect to get for a loved one for Valentine's Day? How about the sentimental value of, without like being, because I know for Valentine's we often think of necklaces in heart shapes. We think of a heart-shaped pendant. Wouldn't it be just cute to say, you make me smile? I smile when I'm around you. I mean, isn't that what it's about? Our loved ones, love is joy. Joy is love, happiness. Those are the things we look for. So I think in a subtle way, this is really a very similar sentimental sentimental meaningful look like love. So without being heart. I don't do heart shapes. I'm not a heart shaped person. You either are or you aren't. I'm not. I'm in camp anti-heart, and it's not that I don't like love. I love love. I just don't wear heart shaped jewelry. But I really, really like the fact this could mean the same thing in for those of us that don't do hearts. Let's make it better than $777. Let's go to $699, and we have, again, not a lot of operators today. So a lot of busy lines. It's $699 to get the whole 51-point diamond weight in a smile necklace. Again, that's the back. So also going to be comfortable. I don't do a lot of necklaces because I don't like heavy necklaces. This one you feel, but it's not uncomfortable or heavy or doesn't weigh down. If you're like someone who doesn't, like me, that doesn't wear a lot of necklaces because you don't like the weight of something around the neckline, this is very much everyday wearable. It feels like our diamonds by the yard. It is heavier, but it feels like the diamonds by the yard in that it's the one you just put on and you almost forget you have it on, but then you're always getting compliments nonstop. People are always saying, oh, I love your necklace. Whether you wear it longer or shorter, whether you mix or match it. Speaking of diamonds by the yard, it's beautiful. I've seen it layered with the DBTY. I don't have one out here right now, but it's gorgeous layered with the diamonds by the yard. So you can think about that. I personally like this one a little higher and then the diamonds by the yard draping below it. But honestly, you can do either way. It's a really beautiful look. And again, it's like the way we do a collar without being overly dressed up, without being too much of the, you know, if you're worried about being like too ostentatious, or if you don't want to just be wearing too many diamonds because you're just more casual, or maybe you're retired and live a more leisurely lifestyle and your clothing is more casual these days. This is the necklace you still put on and leave on, because I think it's that great nod to every day while you're getting the diamonds right there up front. Again, that's the back of the rose gold, and I love how they're set. I love actually seeing this profile because it shows that the way it's set is where you actually, instead of just being a little dotting of diamonds, it's actually, you see it's solid gold from the back and from the base all the way to the front. But then what happens is those diamonds are actually set flush. So if you were to run your finger along it, which is important because it is a necklace, so you're wearing it next to fabric and collars and maybe this time of year a scarf, right? So you don't want it to be scratching or catching or pulling on anything. That's very important. So I like how this is set the same way our original version is, where it's set down into the gold, and then here it is again on the neckline to see that size and scale from a distance. And that's what I love, is that it's not, again, if you run your hand along it, or a silk fabric or a velvet fabric or a cashmere scarf, remember we have those cashmere scarves, right? This is where it doesn't catch and it doesn't pull and it doesn't get in the way, and we don't want our jewelry fighting with our fashion. Fashion and jewelry should be able to live harmoniously together. And that isn't always the case if it's not made well. So $699 for our smile necklace. Let's go back to it. I'm going to show you up close, and then we're going to get a move on here because it's very limited with what we have left. And let me show you the white gold here on the hand. So you can see that here as well. There it is. There's the white gold. So you can see that size. And again, somebody's got to get that fawn diamond. And we have just moments left with our $699 smile necklace. The chain is the same. The closure is the same. It's sharing so many things similar to our original, except the diamonds here are just scaled down. So instead of the 1 carat, you get 51 points, but everything else is going to be very, 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 again, got a lot of stature. It's got a lot of weight to it. Very well made, very well done. So $6.99, of course, smooth to the touch or reverse it. Love that idea that mirror finish is very in right now. This is a great designer look as well, and that's $6.99. Okay, so we move right along. Let me show you the ruby. I know the ruby is something. We sold out of my rubies yesterday. Look what this is all about. A ruby piece with one of the most glowing rubies we have seen here. And giving every single look as if it's one of those ultra high-end museum reserve. And keep calling on the smile necklace. We just got very few to go around. And I know what happened yesterday. We know what happened. We had a diamond piece that was a great value, and it did not stick around. And now we've got some kind of like, I think there's a wait list. I think we have 82 people right now on our wait list and growing. So again, things do sell out, and that necklace will as well. But here we go. This is going to be item number 112, 6683. And again, if you have any questions on what you've seen, we're approaching last hour of the show. Only 1 short hour and 17 minutes left. So not a lot of time and a lot of jewelry still to get to. And here is the fabulous ruby that is just such a highlight. And I mean, the ruby is the highlight, is it not? It's a 1 carat 02, so we're still getting you the big size of the ultra high clarity, stunning ruby. Yes.
Mary B wanted to say hi to you. She says she's
Hey.
Glad to hear you're safe, Peanut safe, everybody here that's safe.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
wanted to share that she got one of her ametrine rings.
Mm-hmm.
And she loves it. She says
Oh.
her birthday is amethyst.
Oh.
And her sister that's no longer here used to be
Oh. November? Yes.
it's perfect and she loves it.
Oh my gosh, Mary B. from where?
Mary B, Mary Belcher
Oh.
from Texas.
Hi, Mary. Mary, thank you so much. That was a lot. Thank you so much for all your kind words and for your words of encouragement. I know we're all so far so good. It's a really fluid situation still, I must admit. But thank you, Mary. So we're all. It's been crazy, but thank you, Mary. So far so good here, and thank you for all your caring and kindness. And I say that to everybody. I have had the biggest. I've been doing this 24 years. And I've oftentimes, there obviously are always situations where you guys are reaching out and giving your best wishes, and you know, we care about each other as family, right? But I gotta say, I've never had an outpouring of love and support and prayers like I have this last week. And so, but we've also never been through anything quite like this, I can honestly say. So thank you so much to everybody, Mary included, Mary in Texas, thank you. And I love that. I don't know, Mary, if you heard me the other day, I had a gentleman reach me who said, he got an ametrine because it was his 2 daughters' birthstones together. And I'm always talking about that, how cool that is. And so that's a wonderful way to honor your sister and remind, the ametrine was, just for anybody who didn't hear, the ametrine is Mary's birthstone, her sister's birthstone. And so what a fabulous way to really just have a symbol of your closeness and your companionship and your bond. That's beautiful. So she loves her ametrine, and I love sentimental jewelry, so I love hearing that. And thank you, Mary, so much for all your kindness. If you are so inclined, keep the prayers coming, because we're not out of the woods yet by any means. So thank you so much, everybody. So here's what we're going to do. 1 carat 02. Let's talk about 79 points in diamonds as well. Now, this one's in two-tone gold. So here we are. Two-tone gold. Come on over and take a look at our ruby. And thank you, Mary, again, so much. Appreciate that. I know we've been shopping together a long time. So thank you, thank you, thank you, always. Thank you. Here's our 102 with 79 points in diamonds. Having some human moments. I know it's all supposed to be about jewelry all the time and happiness and nothing matters but jewelry, but honestly, we're all just, yep, we know a lot of you guys. I'm often up here talking about, you know, the disasters that hit so many of our viewership areas that are not usually out here. And, you know, so now we're going through it, and we're all gonna get through it. And again, we appreciate you guys. Your support is really so kind. So kind. Let's talk about the 79 points in diamonds. And this is a really, really good ring. I mean, that ruby's, I can't really look at much beyond the ruby. And as it turns, it never stops glowing. What's up? How can I help you? Wayne, can I help you out? You look like you have a question. You okay? Oh, okay. He doesn't need me. All right. She's like, nah, I got it covered. But you kind of, yeah, if anything I can help with. Andy, you're good? All right. So here we go. 102. And 79 points, it's all about the ruby. Sometimes when a ruby, when you look right up front, it might give you a little glow. And then as it moves to the side, there it goes. Here, it doesn't matter how it moves or how it turns. It is glow nonstop. It is incredible clarity, and it looks kind of like a red diamond, and that would be tough to do. Now, let me show it to you on the hand because it's a very sizable, wide ring, comfortable though. And wow, it's still glowing. It's still, even with my hand behind it, it's still glowing. Rose gold, or rather yellow gold and white gold together is how I would recommend it. We have this debate all the time. We love our diamonds in white gold. We love our rubies in yellow. Just mix it. Put them together and it works, doesn't it? The yellow gold is the halo with diamonds. Then you've got the outside bordered edges, which is like a cabling design. That's done in yellow. The rest is done in white. I know we had a lot of you miss out. I just had literally emails this morning saying, please tell me those rubies that you had yesterday on that wheel, which were this size, by the way, but they were also $29.99. And that was a blowout. You know it was because they sold out, number one, but there's also been a lot of people calling in to see if any were available, and they're not. So I realized we had a value yesterday, about 24 hours ago, that made a ruby that was similar, almost the same actually. And actually this has more diamond weight and more gold weight than all those rubies I had yesterday, but they were $29.99. I'm going to help you out here, and if you missed those rubies, and I know a lot of you did, that's why I brought this out. It was the only ruby in inventory that had a glow as good or better than what we saw yesterday in the same size. You don't have to go smaller, and it's so tough to get rubies that are clean out of Burma. This is the best source. The clean material, the bright glow, and it's better than, okay, this is supposed to be $59.99. I already gave away the surprise that I want to try and make it more affordable than yesterday's batch, which was all sold out at $29.99. So let's see what we can do here. We've got, but just, it's good to know the original price, don't you think? I always think it is. I think it's helpful to know what you should rightfully be spending on this Sunday morning, right? Or almost afternoon now, everywhere, even here. So instead of $59.99, we'll go lower. We'll make it better. I got to hear from you now if you like it. As a matter of fact, let's put it on the auction block. Let's see what you guys have to say. I'll take a little pricing break, and you guys get to price it instead, even better. And that's probably going to turn out to be a huge extra value in savings because, well, there's not going to be as much competition as there usually is on a Sunday. So here we go. Not $59.99. Take a look. And it's going to be, I'm thinking, well, not $3,000 either because I want to do better. I do. I know. I got the emails. I got them yesterday and last night and this morning, and everybody was going, I can't believe I missed those rubies. I can't believe I missed the diamond band. And they're all done, sold out, gone. So here we go. Better than 3, better than 25. How can we help you with, maybe you weren't even here and you don't even know. Well, they were very popular, but you're not missing out on anything. You're getting all the great color, all the great clarity, glow, more diamond weight, 79 points. Look at the big diamonds. Some are bezel set. Some are bezel, some are actually, well, look at this. Some are actually pave. They go all the way halfway, but the design continues. The diamonds stop at the halfway mark. The design in those little quatrefoils and florals, they continue. What about $2,000 to open? Let's do it. $10 increments, please. $2,000 only to get it started. Let's see what happens. We want more rubies like this, but we don't have more rubies like this. I already went through every one of them today, this morning. If we had more, we'd bring them all out. The only one that really held up to the quality and value of yesterday's bunch was this one here, which is why it is here right now. Except now it's you know what? Let's make it even less. I don't have an open yet. How interesting. No open yet, $2,000. Awfully small price for a big old ruby like that because it's tough to get rubies over a carat. It's really tough, especially when you're just looking at the best color and clarity out there. What if we go to 19, 18, 17, 16? Let's go $1,500. We're going to assure that gets a home. No question, no doubt. Let's go $1,500 to get it started. $1,500. And then it'll be $10 increments, and let's get going. And if you want the two-tone, you get it. You see what it looks like. If you want to go all one color, let's say you just know you're dedicated only to white or yellow or rose, you can choose any of those colors as well, meaning it'll all be the same. 1,500 to start. Wayne, what are you picking up? Oh, really? Is that from yesterday? Did you say oval or opal?
Oval.
Oh, the one from earlier, the carat 76? Yes. Beautiful. Who got it? Thank you, Susan. Do we have the open on the ruby? Yes, we do. We have 1,500. All right, Jesse, when you know who it is, let me know who it is. Susan just picked up the big diamond. Oh, who is it? Michelle from Las Vegas. Oh, my goodness. Viva Las Vegas. Viva Michelle. Viva Ruby. That is she one of our newer, is she a Cox viewer, like the Cox Communications out there? Is she on cable out there in Vegas, or is she direct or dish? We'd love to. I think we got a newer viewer here. Love it. See, my mom's out there, so I know about the Vegas market. I know about that Vegas market. This will do just fine in Vegas, right? It looks like the sign out there. You know the world famous sign, welcome to Las Vegas, right? And all the reds and the yellows and the sparkle it has. That looks like a beautiful, yeah, this is great. Well, wonderful. We've got a Las Vegas gal in the house at 1,500. It's our only bid so far. I'm going to give it 2 minutes. Why not? I mean, we want to get Michelle helped out, right? Got to make sure it goes. And it will, because it's got the open, but we're going to give it 2 final minutes. So if anybody else wants to come into play, you may. It is last call, though, because once it's gone, it's gone. We can't bring it back out. So it's going to go here. $1,500. We do have the top of the hour, by the way. It's the 9 carat tanzanite. The big Blue Wing Museum Reserve 9 carat 30 with the 227 in diamonds, that ring. That ring's coming up in just about, it's like 7 minutes away. So not much longer. We'll probably get this one out the door, then one more thing, and then the tanzanite. So mapping out the show. We need requests for the last hour. I've shown you just about everything I have today. So take a look. This is our last call, and 15 now. Don't let this one go to the wayside. That's a lot of ring for $1,500. You know it and I know it. And it's last call, so it's not too late. We give that 2 minutes for a reason. There are 2 minutes counting down for very good reason there, so that you can call in if you want the ring, because otherwise it's going. We're not bringing it back. We can't bring it back at another time, or even at $59.99, which it should be. Here it is on the hand. I think that, again, a ring like this, maybe you think about doing a middle finger or index finger. We size it for you. But there it is, ring finger first, because that's where I start with everything, so that you know the perspective versus all the other rings I try on every day. Here it is on the middle finger as well. Might as well play with it. Here it's a 7, so I can show you, different ways to wear it. But look how beautiful, and sits really like, it almost sits like a lace done in gold with, dots of diamonds throughout. I think that, personally, I adore. People think of like New York City and Los Angeles as being the places where all the big designers are, but every big city is going to have the big designers. But still, there are places in Las Vegas that even Los Angeles don't have, and even New York City don't have, because obviously, when you hit that jackpot, you need to go spend it somewhere, right? So that's, I know, right? When you hit that jackpot, we all wish, but I think there's some of the highest end jewelry and some of the highest end fashion is there in that metropolis, and yet you've got, again, something that I'm thinking about what that would cost in a true like retail establishment of any kind. If they had a ruby that was Burma like that, you could pay up to millions of dollars for a ruby like that. You really can. If it's Mozambique, no. If it's Thai material, no. If it's, all these different sources of ruby out there, probably not. But when it's ruby that's out of Burma, that's got that clarity to it, that glow to it, are we really going to sell this at $1,500? It appears so. So, well, 79 points of diamonds. It's such a big value. It feels like an even bigger value than even the pieces we had yesterday, because it's got more diamond weight, and it's the same size ruby, and it's got the clarity, and it's got the glow, and it's just amazing. And we're at 15, and that's it. 15 going once. Anybody else want to chime in on this one? You can get all one color gold, or you can leave it as is with the two-tone and the yellow and the white. Totally up to you, but we're looking for 1510. I know we have some lines busy with other things going on. So, some previous purchases from earlier in the show. We've got a lot of people getting registered right now, getting ready for the 9 carat that is on the way at the top of the hour. I'm going to try to fit in one more thing before we do. But here we are. Do we have anybody else? Nobody else on this one. That's it? 1510, yes or no? All right, it's sold. Congratulations. That's gone. Well done there. And thank you so much. There is a blue sapphire here, which we also have a beautiful pear-shaped blue. Here's the blue sapphire, so really classic mounting there. I do want to show you a rarity out of the Congo, just for fun here. It's a little expensive, so, Nobody's probably going to need this one. I just want to show you. Wow. Look at that. It's like a Podparasha, but it's out of the Congo. It's tourmaline. So just wanted to show it. Oh, let's just discount it. Let's do it. We've got about 3 minutes till our top of the hour. The 9-carat 30 is coming out to play. I know a lot of you saw the 440 and said, let me wait and see that 9-carat. So that's going to be happening next. But this is a Congolese, I want to call it a Podparasha, but it's a tourmaline. It's got that pink and orange, though, together, blended beautifully, and it's clean. 6220 is the number, and that'll be our oval, which is a carat 42, and also many rose and diamonds. That's the double halo down to the split shank on the sides. We still packed in some diamonds between that split shank, and that was Susan, and she did get the necklace there, Wayne? Yeah, thank you, Susan, so much. And thank you, everybody shopping today. This is our 142 Congolese, carat 07 in diamonds. And so we added the appropriate diamonds with it. It needs and deserves a lot of diamonds. This is not typical. We see Congolese stones. They're usually in that blue-green variety. This is obviously a pink and an orange variety. So even really more rare and exotic and special. And it's going to be just, I know, I looked at this. I wasn't even tempted to show it because it was $59.99. And it deserves it. Don't get me wrong. It's a really rare color blend out of this new find. And not as new as the Brazilian find, but still really new within the last year and a half. I'll blow it out right now. $1,888. One of the rarest tourmaline colors you'll ever see. And that's a good one. And then we've got still diamond drops. And then I need your requests. I've shown you everything I have. So without your requests, it's going to be singing and dancing time. And trust me, you don't want that. I mean, maybe dancing, but the singing, not so much these days. But here we are with a really, really beautiful look in that tourmaline. I mean, that really is, you realize how rare it is. If that were a sapphire, that would be a Podparasha, how exquisite that value would be. The fact it's a tourmaline giving those colors makes it even more rare. So just very special in every regard. And we only have, yes, that one. And then we will get to the big 9-carat. 9-carat tanzanite. It is our biggest and best in Museum Reserve. And we're talking about the only, out of every oval, and this was actually set aside back in 2018, it was December, when we first had them, like all the Museum Reserves were. But the big headline with this oval coming up is the fact that it was the strongest color saturation of all the ovals. You know, ovals actually, they struggle a little bit more than other cuts do to give the saturation. This one's not having an issue. It was the top oval of all, every one of them, all of them. It's very exciting. We're going to see it next. It's also our second largest diamond mounting we do. There was only one bigger, and it was the 318 I had with a big Paraíba the other day. Speaking of Paraíbas, did you see, because it was early, I sometimes get carried away with these new incredible items, and I show them on the early side because, you know, we have a lot of people who, you know, the true shoppers are arriving early, right? The really, really, really dedicated shoppers, because you know, things like that are going to come out early. Like the heart-shaped Paraíba, it's got the pinky purple. And it's going to be the 809. That was item number 112, 7310. Had it earlier. That is $79.99 for an 8-carat plus heart shape, and it's got copper. That's incredible. That is, we just made Valentine's Day 2025 the most significant ever. 113 in diamond weight as well. All huge, round brilliance. And that is quite something. $79.99 for that incredible heart shape. Defined to perfection. Think about how rough that material, how large the rough material had to be to actually yield an 8-carat 09 heart-shaped center stone like that, and just perfectly surrounded in diamonds. That is awfully, awfully pretty. Here it is on the hand. If you missed it, $79.99 for that price tag. I mean, just a collector's piece, but you wear it. You wear it, enjoy it, and let all the compliments come on in. We're going to start the hour with our final blue wing of the day, unless you have any requests of, you know, previous one you've seen. This is one that, well, truth be told, it's actually been here once. You might remember it. Yeah, that's the kind of stone you don't typically forget. That between the stone and the mounting, everything about it is just, I'm calling it Mount Museum Reserve. That's what I'm calling it. It kind of looks, and again, we think of tanzanite, there's only one source on the planet for these blue zoocytes that we lovingly call tanzanite. And we know that that mine, the only mine in the world, is at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro. And you've heard of it. It's people scale that mountain, and they're really, really, really amazingly skilled and talented if they do. But this is kind of like, I feel like our version in a mounting, because it's actually this, well, largest diamond weight, and it's 2 carats, 27. I know it's all about the blue wing, but is it? It's going to be equal, I think. This is where the diamonds are almost maybe as important as the stone is, which is a museum reserve, again, from day one, way back, and it's 1127273, from way back in December of 2018, so over 6 years ago now. This is the piece that was set aside and so really just kind of the one everybody was talking about and admiring and loving and really just losing their minds over, because this was the really important, I'm not going to say the largest oval, but it was the oval with the best color by far. Best color. And that was when, you know, for a lot of you, they're going, well, I only see one here, so it's hard to compare, and that's true. But remember, in 2018, the very, very last couple of weeks of 2018, that was when this material, the whole collection, was acquired. By the way, welcome to the show. Glad you're with us. It's our last hour. I'm Lauren Blair. This is TVON, and we've got a Tanzanite to start our last hour. And then we're going to love to hear from you and your requests, what you'd like to see before we wrap the show up, because all the brand new jewelry has pretty much been shown today, except for our diamond drop earrings and this one. This is a 9 carat 30. It is the oval that, think about it, when you've got everything in front of you, it was very easy to pinpoint. When everything is sitting there on its own, by itself, together, it's very easy to instantly see what's the top stone. This was the top oval of the entire collection, all of it. So let's take a look at it here and get ready for a value. Lots and lots of red. And again, I know that I don't have a lot of museum reserves left. Remember, tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is Monday. Tomorrow is the day another batch of incredible museum reserve stones are going to leave us, like this one. I don't think now, if I do this right, this one's not going to be here tomorrow to go to a museum. It's going to go today. And that's what I'm hoping it does. And I will do everything in my power to make sure that happens. But 7273 is our 9 carat 30 in the oval. It is museum reserve, and it is the essence, and I call it the mountain of museum reserve because it's the pinnacle, number one, the pinnacle of the mountain. This is where I think of Mount Kilimanjaro, which of course is an incredible, you know, large-scale mountain to climb. But it's, I've known people that have done it, and I forever am just in admiration of them because, wow, that's not something you'll probably find me doing. But here we are with our, I don't know, can you do it in heels? I don't know. But that seems helpful. What? If it's a sneaker would be a lot more slippery than a heel that could dig into that mountain. You know, that's how I look at it. Trust me, I'm much better in heels. Trust me, I am. It's much better. All right, here we go. 227 in diamonds. That's that incredible mounting I keep talking about. But let's show you all the angles, because it's one thing to see it from up front, but it's another thing to look at all the pave and these really large stones that wrap all the way up to the base of that tanzanite. And then you have this beautiful way that the profile, and you got to realize pave is not always small diamonds. This one is really also the bigger diamonds in the pave, and there's that little bit of that arc that's done all the way around, so it's almost like you've got a really nice definition to the way that the plateau at the top is set with that tanzanite, and this almost like floral look, subtle. It's subtle, but this little, you know, the arcs of diamonds, that border of diamonds you see around the pave, 227, and then let's go ahead, take a look at the inside. We finished that as well. Of course we did. So you get that great finishing through the inside. Red flashes are even still coming through from the inside. That's always impressive to see all of that. So we're taking a good look at it here. And then we got to help you. We got to get to the big value right now. The very first caller, what do you want to do? How can we make this yours? The best oval that's been here. It ships off to a museum tomorrow. I just want to make sure that doesn't happen because I'm a big fan and I love museums. You know, don't get me wrong. One of my favorite things to do is go look at a museum. It doesn't have to be gems either. It can be artwork. It can be automotive. It can be anything. I love a good fashion exhibit, whatever it is. I love museums, but obviously any chance to learn or see special things. But, you know, to hang out together is where we get to kind of hang in the museum via TV every day. And that is literally the case here. This is what you get. Now, we'd rather see it go to you, because this is something that has a window that's closing. There is a very, 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 very small amount of time left to get this really important quality of tanzanite. And it's nobody else has it. And now I'll have to stop saying that because a couple museums across the world will now have it. But here's your chance to pick it up. And it's also not going to be, oh, we've got the original price here, $16,999. I've got to help you out. We need to make this a lot sweeter of a deal. because otherwise, museum tomorrow, shipped off, and then no other chance. I think about the people that just, happen to be watching something else today and might not get a chance to pick it up, and then tomorrow the calls come in. Oh, is that 9:30 that Lolo had? Is that still available? And then the answer is, well, not really. Not really. Can't stop it once it gets shipped off. So this is what we've got. Instead of even, I know, it's just under 10 carats in a museum reserve. It should be $99.99. Best case scenario. Don't get me wrong, that's $7,000 off. Nothing wrong with that. But here we are, and it's going to be better than $99.99. What do you say we put it up on the auction block, shall we? We cannot ignore the fact, though, that this is an incredible amount of diamonds. A really unusual. I know we are no strangers to big diamond weights here. We often see a lot of big diamond weights. Of course we do. We see a lot of huge diamond weights, but 1 carat is one thing, carat and a half is another. This is 227 in diamonds. Call me quickly because I know we got calls already coming in. You know this is the one to own, and significant. It's like historically significant is what you're looking at here. This is more than just, oh, that's a pretty stone. It is significant. Historically so. One of our best, our truly best oval from the very, very beginning, which is why this one was really kind of making its way out slowly to the air, because there's a lot of museums that, trust me, they know the curators got to get some input in which stone they want. And so this was the one that all the museum curators pegged as their #1 priority, was this 9-carat oval. And again, it wouldn't be in the mounting. It'd be shipped off to the museum on display as a loose stone. So do keep that in mind. The mounting is worth a fortune. The mounting is over $10,000. Why we're offering it here with essentially what you're getting is a great discount on the mounting and a free 9-carat 30 museum reserve tanzanite is what you're getting right now. Take a look. It's going to be better. It's going to be lower. Let's put it on the auction block and see what happens, shall we? I'm ready. You're ready. We have our last 51 minutes of our Sunday together, and then I don't see you guys till Wednesday. So here we are. And it's time to shop because the values are here. They are here and they are now. Okay. Where do you want to start? 9,000? 8,000? 7,000? Well, we're well under $1,000 a carat for the stone, but that mounting is really impressive. And again, we cannot discount the fact that that is 227, second largest diamond mounting we do, and it's going to be a $10 increment, but I'm thinking about starting even less than $7,000. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Here's what, oh, if you could see the reds that I just saw, the depth of the color, this is a whole different level, and I've had 6 years plus of these stones. Sold every one I've brought out, and yet not going to be 7,000, 6,000, or I don't even know if I should do this. How about $5,500 to start? It's like half off the mounting with a free tanzanite. Howsies and free. What do you think of that? The saturation, look at that, the diamond's perfect point here. They stop at the sides so that as you move it and rotate it across the hand, you're seeing nothing but diamonds from side to side. You can turn it to the profile, still see nothing but diamonds that elevate it off the hand here. This is the best of the best. This is what I called the mountaintop of Museum Reserve. Mount Museum Reserve is how I've kind of been casually dubbing it here for the last several years. It is now appropriately set with one of the largest diamond mountings we do. Every VS diamond in it is very large individually in those round brilliants. We don't like $5,500. You're telling me that. We have only one shopper potentially on the phone lines here. So instead of 55, what about a $5,000 open? Best of the best. It's here and very wearable because this mounting is comfortable. It's obviously a lot of gold weight, but it's comfortable. It's built properly. It's got that really thorough under gallery. It's not going to be $5,000 apparently either. I don't know if anybody's bothered to calculate this per carat. Now this one's a little different. I don't think we can really ignore those diamonds. Sometimes we calculate per carats and pretend that there are no diamonds in it. I don't know if that's really what we want to do here, given that this mounting is over $10,000 to make from our factory to you ordinarily. You could give us $10,000, it wouldn't even quite cover the cost that this mounting requires to even create and manufacture. We know because we are the manufacturer. So that's not just a line. That's not just a hypothesis. That's a fact. We make it all here on site. So this is what you've got, $5,000, and we have no open, and I will not accept that. I know that this has to go. There's got to be one. I know it's not going to be the busiest Sunday ever because I know what's going on. So here's what we've got for you, this amazing value, this huge opportunity, and if you want to have it, it's going to be even better than $5,000 or 49 or 48 or 47 or 46, and this mounting is a pricey one. And I know we're not accounting for that here. And then we've got the best oval. Listen, it's not by accident. I say this all the time. You don't end up with a lot of diamonds in a mounting with a not so great stone. It's got to be a great stone. It has to all work together and match and make sense. So there's obviously a lot to be said for that stone. Everything that I've told you put aside, it wouldn't be sitting there with 227 in VS Diamonds if it wasn't an incredible stone. And this is. And it's not $4,600 either. Let's go $4,500 to open. $4,500. And that way we're more than half off the mounting by itself. Free 9 karat 30 in the middle. Any gold, by the way, you would want to have, so yellow gold or rose gold, that's an option. And no open. Okay. Well, not yet, but we're verifying. This is a moment, and one we should all really remember. And maybe you'll remember it by commemorating with the piece in your own collection. This is the time to do it. And we are looking for 45. We are verifying 45. I'm going to give it 60 seconds to get that open. 60 more seconds to get it gone. Let's do it. Let's get it all started here. And this could be, I told you, there's not going to be a lot of competition on auctions today. We've seen it already. Not a lot of competition. So this is your day when I'm offering values like this that are second to none on the best oval we've had. I was here in 2018. Obviously, I was here in 2016. That's when I started here. It was 2016. So I've been here for the days prior to Blue Wing Museum Reserves. I was here prior to when it was, we always had Block D. But before the Blue Wing Block Ds, then the debut, I was the one debuting them. I was there in that conference room with all the Museum Reserve collection in front of me. Yes? Back again. Sure, it's a great under gallery, Rhonda. Take a look. Yes, true to size, because here you go, Rhonda. And I was showing this earlier to show you two things. Because the under gallery is complete, but also the red flashes through the back, which I honestly have seen, I don't even know, over 10,000 Blue Wing Block D museums, rather Blue Wing Block Ds that I have sold, that I have moved. And look at this. When do you ever see red flashes coming through the back like that so evidently, and you don't have to size up, it's true to size. I'll show you on the ring finger, I'll show you on the middle finger, I'll show you, I don't know if it's gonna fit on me on all those fingers, but here it is. Ring finger first, look at it from the side profile, the other side profile, driving position. Then of course you have here, and here, the perfect way that those diamonds in the big, remember they're big diamonds. I know pave makes us all think of little tiny diamonds. These are not little tiny diamonds. You can, if you're really skilled and you're really good, you can pave bigger individual round. Do we have the open, by the way? Because I hear a phone ringing and I hear some chatter. I hear some talk. I hear some, I'm hoping it's activity here because, and you know what, let me see, Tony, if I can put on the middle finger. I can. I don't know if I'm going to get on the middle or the index, but there it is on the middle because it's a big ring. You might want to wear it there. You very well might want to wear it there. Look at this. Look at this. 4,500. Oh gosh, I know I shouldn't have done this. I know it. I know. I shouldn't have gotten this low. I know, and this is a giveaway on the mounting too, so our jewelers have got to be going, oh my gosh, what you doing up there? Diamonds and gold I can replace. We know I can't replace the Blue Wing. Once this is gone, can't replace it, have no more. But the diamonds and gold, I could make again and again and again and again and again. The difference is it should cost you more, far more than $4,500 for the mounting. For the mounting. That's a fact. You don't get 227 of mega round brilliant diamonds in VS, all the quality of course, and you don't get that with that gold for $4,500. So let me know, do we have the open, ladies and gentlemen? We do? Who's got the open? No? Did I hear not yet? Okay, wait. Okay, we do. Okay, we do. Okay, I thought I heard not yet, but I think I heard something wrong. So we have the open at 45. Thank you. We've got the open. $4,500 has been received. Uh-oh. And we're getting close to last call. Come on now. No more. I told you it'd be a light participation auction, which is why you were wise to get that open in. We have the open. It will go. Well, that's one less thing we got to ship off tomorrow, right? One less thing that's got to go ahead to the museum tomorrow. That's good. So it's a $10 increment, by the way. So not like it's going to make or break you, I don't think. If you can do 45, hopefully you can do 45.10, because just to miss out on account of a $10 differential would probably not be the smartest thing, considering I can't replace the stone. So I think we're in last call here. I think I gotta be, and I know this is just kind of like delete the tape. This is where I'm gonna ask Tony at the end of the thing to just delete the tape. Pretend Facebook malfunction. Don't leave any trail of evidence on YouTube or Facebook that this show ever happened, because you can't do this price tag. And I just did, and we will. And if you want it, you can come in right now, because I'm about to 2-minute clock it, and we're gonna sell it. So if you wanna go 45.10 or more, power bids would be so welcome right now. If you wanna get this piece in your house, on your hand, in your collection, it's now or never time to dial in and make it yours. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna give it a final 2 minutes. Of course, that's what we do when we wanna give everybody last call. It doesn't mean that you sit back and watch the clock go by, and then when it hits 0, call in leisurely. It'll be gone. We give you 2 minutes because there's a subtle delay here to the broadcast and when you actually call in. So we really need you to call at the very start of that 2-minute clock, or else, unfortunately, you can't get left behind, and we don't want that to happen, because I can tell you again, and I know it's not Tanzanite specific, but I got off the air at 1 p.m. Pacific time yesterday, was here for about an hour, and that is when the emails began. It was 1:05 when I started getting emails to my phone, messages from Facebook, Instagram DMs, everything imaginable, saying, please, 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 I missed the show. Tell me you have one of those diamond bands. And I literally do not. Did not, cannot. I know I had people begging. People were offering me like bribes to literally make me one, find a way. I couldn't do it. My point is, these live shows, you know, a lot of people, I know everyone's busy, but when you see these live shows, you gotta be with us for these live shows here as often as you can if you want the good stuff. Because the thing is, even when I have quantity like I did yesterday on the diamond band, things sell out. And pieces like this, they go. And that's the benefit of being here live, because if you're not here live, you miss out on auctions, and then the whole opportunity is gone. So just a heads up to our newer shoppers. Everyone always says, well, point me to your website, I'll buy it there later. You can't do it. You can't do it. This isn't on our website. It's only here exclusively through the live show. And now we have 2 minutes to sell it, and it's one of the best values we've had on any blue wing block D that I've ever brought, but it's the ideal of the ovals that we've ever seen. So museum reserve is here. Ready for the 2 minutes? Last call is now. Take a look. 2 minutes is counting down. So this is the time, and this is when you need to take action and pick up the phone. And remember, if you're still on the fence, and I know it's a lot of pressure sometimes when you think about these auctions and, oh, she's giving me 2 minutes to make the decision. I got to decide now. You do, and you decide yes. And you know why? You have a money-back guarantee. You have a money-back guarantee. So you pick up the phone, you dial in, you give it the best shot you can, put in that bid, try to win it, give it your all, because then it's after that you're going to decide if it's right for you. Get it home, wear it, try it on, see the stone in person, see the diamonds in person, then you decide. Because I know we've got new shoppers out there. We've got all kinds of new shoppers out there. This is when, or maybe you're just kind of relatively new, and you know it's too good a value. I know it's too good a value. It's on the hand one more time. As we look at our last minute 10, this is the value. This is the chance. $4,500, and we're ticking down. We've got a minute 04 left, and then it's done, gone forever. And, well, at least we know it's not going to a museum. It's going to one of you, and that's what's amazing. So final call. This is the time to dial in right now. It's a beauty right there. This is the one you don't miss out on the oval. And the ovals are classic, so you know you're going to love the style forever. This is that beautiful diamond dome style that, yes, is kind of a classic in its own right. We just did it up so right here. We did it up with that highest level. I mean, you even see it here. The red flashes, I've seen them all. I've seen every museum reserve. I've seen every blue wing block D we've had. I've been here since the beginning. So this is where, again, you know that's the top oval of all. I know I can't show you the ovals that have previously sold over the last 6 years, but we know what we're looking at now because we remember back to that day. This has always been set aside and always been put on that pedestal, and now it's not just the proverbial pedestal, it's the literal pedestal of this gorgeous dome mounting. So we have our final seconds. It looks like it's 45 and no more. Nobody else? Done? Uh-oh, 45 going once. 45 going twice. Is that it? Nobody else. Wow. I told you there wouldn't be a lot of competition on this auction today, and unfortunately I was right. Oh man, I would have liked to have been really wrong there. 45, once, twice, three times. It's sold. Congratulations. Thank you so much. I do have some diamond earrings here. Diamond drops. Probably one of the most dramatic and beautiful and really very special diamond earrings we've ever brought. It's 111-2924. Thank you for leaving the old item number. That'll allow me to save everybody a lot of money on the diamond drops that we have here for you. The stiletto drops, these are the longest we do. Very dramatic, very special. Finished on the inside. They are beautiful. They are set like a tennis bracelet. They're the same baskets we use for our diamond collars and our tennis bracelet styles. And with every single round brilliant that starts larger at the top and then gets graduated down to a smaller size. So kind of think of it like that spike, that subtle spike design with the graduation of the sizes. And it's item number 111-2924. Beautiful, isn't it? Very beautiful. Post and butterfly back. I'm going to show them to you on the ear. They're a carat of 6 in diamonds, 2 inches in their length. And yeah, they're probably not your everyday running about town, just, you know, I'm just gonna chill at home earring. But I am such a believer in every gal needs 3 styles. You need a hoop, you need a stud, and you need a drop. Because sometimes the studs and the hoops are the ones we are wearing every day. So when it goes to dress up time or looking fabulous or going to get a little bit more dressed up, or it's that special occasion or that special event, wedding, whatever it is, you're ready for a little more drama. This is that piece. And by the way, this would look beautiful with the smile necklace we brought you earlier for $6.99. If you can get one of those, I would highly recommend it. This is also a carat of 6 for a lot of value. Now, for the length, they are 2 inches, as you'll see here. But don't be intimidated by them because they have that beautiful drop. They go straight down the line. This is one of the most flattering styles you can wear as a woman next to your face because that's a very elongating look. And you have this really important length that's going to be up a little over 2 inches. I would say actually it's 2 1/8 on the length there to be exact, but there's your post. It's going to come with the butterfly backing, and then you will see them on because they're just lovely, and of course they're very flattering on too. Obviously they're classic, but they're also well made. They're flattering when they're on. They're light as a feather really, so it's really seeing them up close I think is the actual kind of the most I think there's a more flattering view when you see them from a distance like you just did from that hand perspective, but also when you see them on, that's going to be even more important. So let me make sure I've got them on for you because I'm going to float them in my ear here so you can see how at least the drop is going to look, and then you can see that's what they look like on. So you've got a really beautiful look here, as you can see here. So you can see how they just are elongating. There's that beautiful, they may not be super focused, but again, this is mostly for a size perspective and I'm just balancing them there. But you see how it starts with the larger and gets into the smaller, but that's not, it's not hitting the shoulder. This is nothing that's complex to wear. It doesn't tangle with everything else. And I've even been one to take an earring like this, very similar, and stack them up the ear for multiple piercings, and it's a great kind of fringy look. So you can have some fun with them, but they're $999, which is a great value. So wanted you to see them on there. That's definitely a very high luxury look, something that would cost you, you know, easily $15,000 if you're shopping in regular retail. And we can go back up close here to see another look at them. But $999 for the pair for over a carat in the diamonds, and they're all, again, that's what's outstanding. It's not all little stones, they're big stones too. And that's what makes that so unusual to see a price tag that's under $1,000 a carat when you do indeed get those bigger diamonds. So any requests you have, we're in the last 35 minutes here. We'd love to hear from you and find out what you're looking for today. If there's anything you've seen previously, maybe in the last couple of days, and you want to get another look at it. We all get kind of distracted sometimes with other, you know, current events happening. So if there's anything you want to get another look at, this is a good time to do it. So let me know what you'd like to see before we go. It can be anything in the entire inventory as long as it's not sold already. And then we've got some great pieces to recap. We had a blue zircon earlier, a panther brooch pendant style, a big gents ruby as well. Big 2.5 carat gents ruby was here also. So a lot of great pieces still hanging out from our previous 2 hours. And of course, if you love those earrings, grab them. You know, we all have special occasions that come up, and then, you know, it's too late to run out to the retail store and spend all this money to have the perfect earring. This is also, I think, about brides if she's really going formal, that really elongating style, especially if the hair's up. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful look to have those draping, if you're going with an updo style. That would be lovely. So they're $9.99, definitely worth getting a hold of. I've got this great good looking kunzite. Thank you. Another white gold's gone. White gold's always the most popular. That's the one I would recommend for you as well. And then let me know what else we can help you with before we go. Because again, running out of time here very quickly, so want to make sure we get you covered. And don't forget, anything else we can show you before we go, you got to let us know, because I'd love to bring out your requests. I have this gorgeous, gorgeous kunzite you have got to see. Gorgeous. I mean, the color is so there. Item number 1123-808. Thank you so much. On the diamond drops, keep calling on those. Got a little bit of quantity there for you. Here's the big kunzite, emerald cut. It is sensational color. They don't get any better than that. That's the ultimate level of color and neon and saturation. This is 3808. It's 1105 in the carat weight, plus the princess cut diamonds on the sides. They would be 6 of them in total, 11 points each, totaling 66 points in your princess cut semi-bezel set here, each and every one of them. And we're going to make this a big value here. It's got to go. And it's a one only, and we'll bring it up close here so you can see really front and center. What was supposed to be $12,999, we'll try something a little different. This is one of those that I was playing with it yesterday. It's just got some beautiful, it actually exudes this pink glow off all the faceting. When you see it, look at that. That's just a fun stone to own. Here's what it looks like on the hand. It's a bigger piece, but if you get your proper size, it's going to sit right where it should, centered up on the hand, really evenly. This is just an outstanding stone. We'll even switch the gold color for you if you like it, but we're taking $12,999, tossing it out the door, making sure it goes out the door for less than even $29.99. So there's your $10,000 saved, and now we go even lower. Isn't that something? But it's only $19.99, which is even better. So $19.99 gets you the big 11 karat kunzite. That's incredible, isn't it? So we love that one. That's what it does. Look at those lines. It was just, again, fascinating. This is not a special effect, right? We are far too basic for special effects. We again, you can't get all fancy with technical stuff if you're going to give the values we have, right? I mean, we're a believer in that. Keep it grassroots so we can pass along the savings to you. Because once you get fancy with all kinds of stage managers, camera operators, producers, they just say, Lolo and Tony, you got it covered, and then we can save you more money, right? I'll do the camera work, I'll do the stage managing, I'll do the modeling, right? And we'll just keep it simple, and then you've got more value to you. So again, that's just all the stone. That's on the stone. The stone is performing. The stone is bringing you that wow factor. So it's $19.99, and let me know, guys, we need requests. I'm literally showing you what we got today. So this is where you need to get requests in. Anything at all that we can show you before we go, which is now down to 30 minutes. 30 minutes and 30 minutes only. And then we have a gold quartz. Did you see this? And have we all kind of seen the gold quartz? Yes. Oh. Hi, Rhonda. Uh-huh. Oh. Really? Oh, wow, Rhonda, thank you. Where in Texas? Do you have the city? I'm sure you got it. Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. Well, wow. Well, when I get that, listen, I'm a little, I'm long overdue for a vacay. So, yeah, and I feel like this might be a good time to take one. Those are called forced, evacuations or forced vacays. Yeah, when you got to go find another place to live. Yeah. Well, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you so much. It sounds lovely. Sounds lovely. It's about a probably 4.5, 5-hour flight to get there. Yeah. A good deal. Listen, for all the good deals I've given her, she's going to give me a good deal on the beach house. Are we talking about renting it, buying it? What are we talking about? Because I'll tell you this week, guys, I'm born and raised Los Angeles, right? Born and raised. I was born in Manhattan Beach. I've been raised here. I went to school here. I went to college here. I've obviously homeowner here for 20 years. Honestly, I want out. I want out. I've wanted out for a few years, to be honest, because we just pay stupid money for everything. But it's beneficial. It's beneficial. So I'm taking applications of where to go. Obviously, Mom says Vegas, but I'll consider everything. I'll consider everything because I'm done. So I made that declaration Wednesday night. So anyway, here we go. So here we are. This is the pink diamond we had earlier. If you want the kunzite, let me know. I know I'm born and raised. I love it here. Don't get me wrong. I love the city and I've loved it for a long time, but obviously things are getting crazy. So here we go. This is going to be our 50-point cushion cut. And I have not known anything else, but it might be time to get to know something else. So thanks, Rhonda. That's great. Well, you stay well out there in Texas, and I've got a lot of friends out there, so I love me some Texas. But here we are with our 50 points. Not to mention they got some good basketball going out there too right now too. Yeah, I'm kind of loving my Texas basketball. But here we are. This is going to be a 50-point. Great stone here. Cushion cut. I showed it earlier. It's our VS1. 31 points in the pink, 69 points in the white diamonds. Just wanted to recap it because I know you're popping in throughout the show here off and on. So that's our big pink. That's down to 88.88, and that's a certified pink diamond that's a VS1. So we do have that. Then we have the chameleon, which, if you missed it, it's only $99.99 for a chameleon diamond. The chameleon is a green that goes to orangey yellow. It's a 121. It's a VS2, and it's also GIE certified. So you get either one for under $10,000. The chameleon's $99.99. The pink diamond is $88.88. Two of our biggest values. I know they're not inexpensive rings compared to everything else. I get that. But they are two of the biggest values. Price tag and value are very different things, right? Value implies you're getting a lot more than what you paid for. And that is certainly the case here. So just had to recap those. Those should go before our daytime and before our afternoon is over, which we have 28 minutes. Did you have any requests, Wayne, for me or anything? You're all set? And then if anybody has any recaps from the previous 2.5 hours, love to hear from you. Love to know what you're looking for. And then, okay, let's just do this. I've got a huge yellow diamond. I was going to refrain from showing this on a quieter Sunday, but you know what? It's a big one. It's a big one, and we've already seen the fawn go out. And now we have the pink and the chameleon for you. But let's go to what we haven't had today, which is one big yellow diamond. And I mean big yellow diamond. Because I'm going to ask you, what does this look like? Because you've seen 1 carats, 1.5s, 2, 2.5, 3s, all on this show pretty routinely. Let's take a look at what we have here in a square cushion. Yes, please. Look at this. Wow, 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 wow. If you need another scapolite, Jess, I have one. It's just not around. It's a radiant. So here we go. Or maybe they want to see the one they got. We'll find out. That sounds more like it. But here's our 112-5824. Sure. Of course. Have they been with us this whole time? Wow. That was Kim, right? Think so. Yeah, Kim. Okay, Kim, we're going to show your scapolite again from earlier. This is the one that Kim took advantage of from earlier today, about 2.5 hours ago. There's the scapolite. That was the 204. It was 6492, Kim, if you want the graphics. It's the 204 round with that beautiful carat 20. I call it the Stardust mounting, all set down into the gold, finished on the inside. And there it is, one of the deepest, brightest, most saturated scapolites I have ever had the pleasure of offering. So congrats on that one at $24.99. Enjoy. And then we will go right back to that yellow diamond, which is new right now. And that's going to be, did we all take our guesses as to how big that is? You know what I'll do? I'll give you a look on the hand, then you'll get a better guess as to what it is, because I thought what I think you're going to think, because I know you're all well-versed in diamonds. And you know what? This is a VS stone. Natural yellow. Yes, Andy? Flash. Are you talking about the heart from the very beginning? Sure, we'll show that to you as well. That platinum piece, you got it. This one is, I'm going to have you guess, 5824. We're not going to put up the carat weight yet. It is a cushion cut square. I thought, and I've had a lot of yellow diamonds, I thought it looks like a 2 carat. What do you guys think? Right? And it doesn't have what a lot of them have, where it's halos around it that match. It's just that stone, which I know a lot of you asked me for. I don't need any yellow diamonds, just give me the yellow diamond in the middle and that's good. Here's the heart-shaped necklace from earlier. Let's flash that real quick, 112-7183, thank you. This is what happens at the end of a show. We're all evaluating what we need to have from the 3 hours today. Here's the heart-shaped necklace that is so much fun. It is fun. It's a platinum piece, actually 18 karat gold, I'm sorry, it's 18 karat gold, my memory. And Andy, we noted that inside with the bezels is actually tricolor gold inside with the bezels, so we'll show that to you. But it's actually going to be this incredible way that it's encapsulated bezel set diamonds with the pave up top. It's a heart on top of a heart, the heart veil, and it's all 18 karat gold with the chain. It's a 16-inch chain that can be adjusted to 15-inch, but it does have a spring ring, smooth box link chain, and then let me show it up close so you can see what this is all about, because this is what's so much fun about it. It's got these moving bezels. So the diamonds in the middle there in that round circular style are 2 rose, 2 yellow, 1 white gold bezel set diamond that are larger that are going to move within this design, and then the rest is pave. So let me actually zoom back a little bit. I'll hold it up for you. It's got, look at that, it's a lot of 18 karat gold that goes around it. So most of it is the, yes, 18 karat white gold. Do you have this one? Congratulations, that one is already spoken for and sold, and it was $9.99. So that was, I think, my first item of the day today. I like to start with the something that indicates love these days, right? So there you go. So that one is gone. And then we bring the yellow diamond back into focus here, which is, now that we've had a chance to guess, I thought it looked like a 2 karat cushion cut. It's actually, it's got the millimeter size pretty close too. It's actually a carat 20, which you can watch every show we do, and we have not had carat 20 yellow diamonds. We usually are at 1 carat or 1.5 carats. They make that big jump. This is where you get a carat 20 yellow diamond with another classic style 76 points and diamonds around it. Very well done. Let me know if you want the kunzite. That is still here. And then we still got diamond drop earrings, the 102s, or was it 106? The 106 diamond earrings are still going out, so we still have those for you. And we still have the chameleon and still have the pink. And those have to go before the show ends because obviously it's your last look at them. So chameleon diamond carat 21 for $99.99. The pink diamond was the half carat certified for $88.88. Very impressive pieces. And now we get to our yellow diamond carat 20, which is a carat 96 overall. And then it's got this little kind of figure 8 twisted design on the sides, the classic double halo right up front, the designer prongs, and that's just a beautiful, kind of like a nice little border of a texture to that yellow gold that is setting your yellow diamond. All in 14 karat gold, stays as is. Here's a good look at that side profile. Mostly white gold, just the prongage for the yellow diamond is what you see in the yellow there. And we have got a special piece and a very special price. Who picked up our heart shape? Thanks, Linda in North Carolina. Thank you. Happy Sunday to you. Thanks for shopping today. Let's make this better than that. There's a $99.99 price tag on the ring. It's going to be a whole lot less right now. And I'm looking to let's finish strong here with our big time, big time, big time moment. This is the opportunity. This is the chance. This is the really special stone. And by the way, that looks like the 3 carat that I had the other day. And then it was just yesterday, I had a stone that I'm not even sure if it's sold, but we had a 1.5 carats. The problem was, and I think it's still here, but the 1.5 carats was also that really vivid, intense color. That's what this stone has. Same color, same glittery, brilliant cutting, which is so important. And let me tell you this, we're going to do something wild here. Wild. It's supposed to be $99. You see that up there. $99.99, great value on a yellow diamond all day long. Going to help you own it for a lot less. I'm thinking about that 1.5 carats that was only 30 points larger yesterday, and the fact that I got it down to a really low price, but it was still what, 49 or was it 45? 4,500? Let me try to take just a couple of points shy of that, make it even less. And I know there's a lot of you that say, I just want white diamonds on the sides. I don't want any yellows besides the center. That's what very few rings have. This one does. So that might be just what you've been looking for. I want to try it on again because the size of the stone, I'm telling you right now, it looks a lot bigger than a 120. So that's the extra bonus. I think a lot of us would love the biggest yellow diamond we can get our hands on, but it's the budget that gets in the way. This is your chance to own that beautiful, large, square cushion. And it is going to be better than even, well, better than $49.99, half off already. Better than $39.99. Oh, this is just your moment. That is as classic as it gets, whether that's the new alternate to a wedding set, whether that's the right-hand ring finger, whether you just want to rock that on an index finger and feel as powerful as that yellow color is. It's not even $35. Maybe that was the issue, was that $4,500 yesterday was just a little out of reach on a 1.5 carats. This is giving you a size we have not seen. You can look back at all the different information we've had on our yellow diamonds. It's either a 1 carat or a 1.5. Very rarely do they fall anywhere in between, and that's the problem, is that when you make that jump up to 1.5, the price goes soaring. But the 1 carats are not giving you a very big visual all the time, and a lot of us want a little more. How about $3,000, or better yet, $29.99? I'm just going to keep on going. I want to send this out to one caller who's going to love it forever and know that at any point you could just turn right around and profit big time on it, because guess what? The values are going up by the day. So as you wear it, as you love it, they are really tough to find. Remember, this is a natural yellow. It gets no treatment, had no treatment ever whatsoever. This is from the Argyle mine, that same famed mine that has been now mined out and closed for a couple of years. And now we're doing better than okay, we already have the calls coming in. I know this is going to go. So if you're even thinking about this remotely, please call in very quickly, because this is not going to last very long. I don't even know if I'm going to have time to give it a 60-second clock. It may be gone before that. And that is because, as much a value as that is right now, I'm going to take it even lower for you and not even ask for $29.99. This is the one to get. I've had a lot of yellow diamonds here for my many years here. They have not been here all that long, but they're impossible to replace. And I'll tell you, this is going to go. It's absolutely no doubt. It's going to go. All you need to do is dial in. It's not going to be 29. It's going lower. I recommend leaving it as is. Honestly, it's the best way to do it. So you don't need to make a change or an adjustment. Just let us know what ring size you need. We'll make it happen. This is not $29.99. It's not going to be, and we're busy on the phone lines. This is going to go. We've got to move it, and we will have time hopefully for more. We have 18 minutes left. Let me know what requests you have. But if you want a big yellow diamond in a size we don't have another one of, this is the time. This is the moment to get it, and it's not. I don't need to go any lower. I think we could give it 60 seconds and it's going to sell and be very, 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 I think, very happy. I think we're going to have a happy shopper, collector, diamond lover, but it's not 29. And it's not $2,899. It's not even $2,888. Get ready. It's about to go. And we're just giving you, I got to make sure it goes here. We are at the end of the show, so it's not like we can recap it an hour from now. This is the moment. And remember, everything does go. You don't have a chance to get it later on. You can't call an hour from now. You don't see those things come back and back and back and back, especially after these discounts are given. It's not even $2,888. It's not even going to be, and this is a 1 carat price tag, guys, and it's a big difference when you get a carat 20. That's a whole different level. This is not, that a 1 carat is different than a 120. A 120 should not be priced the way a 1 carat is. And by the way, the 1 carats are wholesaling right now for $15,000 loose by itself, no mounting. I'll probably have an update for you in a couple of weeks when I go to Tucson. I bet you those same yellow diamonds that in September were $15,000 are going to be more, because that's the rate at which they're elevating. They are elevating and increasing all the time. It really seems like a daily thing where we're restructuring diamond pricing, and it's not $2,888. Oh, call me quickly. Call me quickly. It's not even $2,800. I will blow it out for $27.90. You know what? Sweeten the deal. $27.77. Do it. We'll make it $27.77 the value to get your hands on a huge. This is a 1 carat price at best. You're getting a carat 20. That is a very big deal. And that is the reason you don't miss out or wait. Don't wait for another day. It's going to be gone right now. $27.77. Let's see who's got it. And that'll be it. And when it's gone, it's gone. Now, I don't know, Wayne, if you're thinking about that one or something else. Sounds like he's on something else. Andy, did you just pick up something else from earlier? All right, so we've got a final few requests coming in. Let us know what they are, what we can recap from the show. I do have a beautiful aqua, a really good 3 carat aquamarine. You got to see to believe. That's here as well, but this yellow diamond cannot stay here. $27.77 on a fabulous. This is just something you can watch every show we do. We don't have carat 20 yellow diamonds. We don't. This is, it's so, I don't know if I have a 1 carat yellow. I don't think I do. I would love to show you the comparison, because if you saw side by side right now, because 20 points might not sound like a big deal, but it's this one, that's why I told you from the get-go, this looks like a 2 carat stone. It really does. Certain diamonds will just be cut that way, where it looks bigger, while the carat weight's big, but it looks so much larger. If you get a 2 carat here, and I have them, I can show you 2 carat stones. The problem is they're like $15,000 or more to get a 2 carat. And then when you get the 3 carats, they go to $20,000 and more. And when you get a carat and a half, well, we saw one yesterday, it was an incredible value, but it's also $4,500. So that's a great value, but this is the way you get a very, very special individual, don't have anything else like it in the inventory size, and that beautiful cutting as well. Now, if you'd like it, you got to holler at me very quickly. We also do have, if there's anything else we can show you before we go, give us a shout real quick. We'll show it. We'll get you a great value. don't wait, because again, when the show ends, well, the deals are over and the pieces are gone. So we want to make sure you have a chance to pick those up. If you did not see this Russian demantoid bangle that I had yesterday, I was wearing it all day yesterday. I couldn't help myself, it matched my outfit. So, but I still have it. So I know we were all kind of really taken with our big diamond band yesterday, et cetera. Well, this is something that if you didn't see, it's a Russian demantoid bangle. The 7 stones, all huge. You're getting about 3 carats in Russian demantoids. It's item number 1837. That is under $5,000. And it's one of those highlights where I know you didn't tune in probably saying, I wonder if they have a Russian demantoid bangle bracelet. But it's one of those that, given the rarity of what that would take anywhere else to put it together, like it would be impossible. The fact it's here with 278 in stones plus 62 points in diamonds for those halos around each and every demantoid, this could be the completer. If you're lucky enough to have a ring or a pendant or an earring or any of the above, the bangle would be the real tough one, right? That's the one that you would never be able to make or create. We've done it for you, and it's $4,888 to get it. So I think that, you know, for those of you that we've allowed over the years to bring great values on individual Russian demantoids and rings, I've had a couple of necklaces and pendants, I've had a couple of earrings, but the bangle, this is the only one like it. So just like the carat 20 is the only yellow diamond of that size, the Russian demantoid bangle is the only one like it. So if you are a demantoid collector or just a collector in general, that's how you pick up the amazing demantoids here at under $4,900 to get that bangle. It's for an average size. It's a hinge closure. You just simply open it up on the sides here, and that's that. So there you have it. And that's going to be amazing. And Risa, if you're talking about today's oval, you might want to call and talk to Andy or Jess on that one, because what did happen with, or did we talk about the ruby from today? So yes, go ahead and Risa, give Andy a call and have him check on that, please. He'll have the update on that. But this is the bangle. You saw it hinges on the side, opens and closes on the side. You've got the 2 figure 8, so you just press it down. There's a little button that you press down. It opens up, and it's simple and easy to put on the wrist. Boom, you lock it, you just push it closed, it latches, and you're good. You're out the door. And then you'll, of course, secure your figure 8s. But yellow diamond is here, $27.77, $48.88 for the bangle. We'll go back to our yellow diamond ring. Just wanted to show you a few pieces you might have missed out on. Now, we also have last call on the pink diamond. This is where we really should wrap up our show here. It's the pink and it's the chameleon. And honestly, this pink diamond being a VS1, being the color, not a faint, look at the color. It is, I'll tell you, it's darker than the side stones. The center cushion cut square is darker than the round brilliance that you have framing it. How incredible is that? Thank you, Risa. That's incredible. It's item number 1125183, and it does have the GIA cert that's going to detail everything you could ever want to know about that diamond in the center. And it's a 50-point cushion cut center that is some outrageous pink diamond color that is, yes, all natural. Your cert will also state that. 31 points in the pink diamonds on the sides, 69 points in the white diamonds as well. So you're getting a full 1 carat on the sides, full carat and a half overall, and that is with the GIA cert for $88.88. I still think that is the rock star of all the values we have today, and we've had many. If you want that smile necklace I'm wearing, that is $699. If anybody missed this, I don't have the item number right in front of me, but I do want to show you because a lot of you have been asking me, oh, you're wearing a necklace today. What is that? Tell me all about it. This is the 51-point diamond smile necklace that we made a smaller version of for you than the original, and that's going to be here for $699. So a heads up, 51 points on the diamond weight in the smile necklace, which is reversible, and that is $699. So I wanted to show you up close. Let's go back to our pink diamond, and we've got this 50-pointer here for $88.88. So there are a lot of great values still hanging out. Then the chameleon, we have 10 minutes left. We would like to hear what you'd like to see. If there is anything else we can recap for you, the chameleon diamond, the 121. It's a green diamond, but it turns to an orangey yellow diamond. How amazing is that? These are great diamonds. They're fancy colors too. This is fancy as well. Fancy times 2, because it's a green that turns to an orange yellow. We've also added the yellows, a lot of yellows, carat 18. And this is item number 1123982. So you've got choices in these fancy diamonds that need to go before we do, which is in 9 minutes, 10 minutes actually. And this is going to be the chameleon green to orange. It's going to be a carat 21 VS2, got a carat 18 in the yellow diamonds, and also 62 points in the white diamonds. That is a superstar. These are the best values we have. I know that they are a little bit more important pieces. They are unattainable anywhere else you would shop besides an auction house. If you are invited to an auction house and they have a chameleon, well, that's a very important auction house number one. I don't know if anybody is going to do a ring like that. You know, white diamonds at a carat 21, a basic white diamond, which are not that rare, would be a lot more money than this chameleon is being offered today. And this one's in a very high-end designer mounting as well. So this is the time to let us know. Do you want our yellow diamond? Do you want our pink diamond, or do you want our chameleon diamond? Here they all are. And that's what remains from this show. So we're not going to leave them here. We've got 9 minutes in the broadcast. I want to know if you have any questions. I hope I haven't left you with any questions. My goal is to never leave you with any questions or doubts. But if there is anything else, or maybe you missed the presentations earlier, let me know what your favorite is up here, because we have everything from $27.77 all the way up to $99.99. This would be the $27.77. Here's the $88.88 half carat natural pink. Here is the chameleon that is a carat 21. It is $99.99 each, with really outstanding diamonds around them as well. So they are not to be missed. Make sure you let me know if you enjoy any of these, because from $27.77 all the way on up, that is the chance to go ahead and pick them up. So do it now and get them quickly, because obviously it's the end of the show. This is when pieces like this go, when everybody's been thinking about them all day long, and it's time to make that decision. Make it yours, get it quickly, and let us know. $27.77 on the left, still here somehow in the carat 20 size of the yellow. And then you have that fabulous half carat exactly VS. That's a VS1 on the pink diamond that is natural in its color and very saturated for a pink. And then we have the chameleon at 121 in size. That's also a VS, it's a VS2. All these two, the pink and the chameleon, have GI certs that come with them. And this one is our carat 20 yellow with a big 76 points in white diamonds around it. So there they are. If anybody wants our gold quartz. We didn't see one in today's show. Here's a gold quartz with a halo. Just a heads up on that 368 gold quartz. That's $12.99 if you'd like to get it. So it's last call here on our fabulous many beautiful colors of diamonds here. Let me know if we can help you with anything on that wheel. And then also we'll just recap a few others. That beautiful blue sapphire is here. I mean, this kunzite also for $19.99 had a very large kunzite in emerald cut. It's an 11 karat 05. I had the big blue sapphire earlier in platinum. Carat and a half blue sapphire. We're in last call, 7 minutes left. There's the blue sapphire with an enormous amount of white diamond weight. That blue sapphire is down to $28.88. That's a miracle price tag. Also, where was my, and my heart shape. Purple Paraiba is here. There's an 8 karat 09 heart shape. That's here. That is stunning. Kind of a pinky purple neon. That heart shape is only $79.99. Let me know how we can help you. This is last call on the show. 6.5 minutes left. These pieces do go by the end of the day. So I don't want you to sit back and relax and go, oh, I'm sure I can call in tomorrow. No, I wouldn't do that. I would get them now. Nothing to wait on. The prices are incredible. The values are there. We still have, let me see, I'm going to try to find my blue zircon. I think that's still here too. Oh, and maybe the fawn diamond is the fawn. Let me just put up a fawn diamond. The fawn diamond, I think, is still here. Oh, I didn't know. I thought it was sold. This is the fawn diamond round. That one's only $24.99. So you can take whatever you like on this wheel. They're all still available. Yes. Oh, yes, I did flash a quartz. It's our gold quartz, and let me grab it again. It's a 368. We actually had it briefly yesterday. Here it is. It's 112-5657, Jess, and it's a gold quartz. Take a look at this one. The gold quartz with a great deeper body color to the quartz itself with 24 karat pure gold running through it. And that's also 73 points in the diamond halo. I'll try it on. And that can be in yellow as it is now, white gold or rose gold. But it's also going to be $1,299, only $12.99. And there's all your information for it. Thanks, Tone, for that. And 368 with the 73 points in the diamond round brilliance. That's a very large halo. It is a one only. And that's what it looks like right there for you. So $12.99. Lots going on in value on that one. And we haven't had a gold quartz in a while. They are running low in our inventory overall. So that's a beautiful way to get one with, actually, some have a little tiny bit of 24 karat gold. Others have more. This one has a lot more. Let's go back to our wheel. Take a look at what else is here for you, from our fawn diamond, which is our 1 karat 02, fawn diamond round, to our yellow diamond, carat 20, pink diamond, half carat, 121 chameleon. This is the big carat and a half blue sapphire royal blue with baguettes and trillion cut diamonds, $28.88. This is a Paraiba. It is a heart shape. It is $79.99. And so we also have the kunzite for $19.99. So you let me know what you want. $27.77 yellow diamonds verifying. These will not last the show. Everything should be cleared off this wheel by the time our 5 minutes left expires. And that's it for today. Yes, do you have any questions? Wayne, I can help you. Try them on, give you details, give you a little mini presentation. They've all been presented in full. We'll recap them for you. It's go time, though. It's time to get the values. Pick anything you love up here. Do not wait, and let me know which one you would like to have in your collection, because they are all one-onlys. When they're gone, they're gone. And which one are you thinking about? Okay, so we have 2 people talking about the yellow diamond, which is our carat 20. That's a must. That's a must go. You don't see carat 20 yellow diamonds that are natural in a huge cushion cut like that for $27.77. Yes. Oh, okay, the fawn is gone. See, I was back and forth on that. Judy, I didn't know, so thank you for letting me know. Judy's got the fawn, so the fawn diamond, gone. And then who else? How can we help you? Wayne? What do you need? Oh, the gold quartz, that's available. Yes, you can take it. Okay. Gold quartz 5657 for you. And here's another look at it up close since I got room. All right, there it is. There's the gold quartz. So it sounds like this one is now spoken for, and that's item number 5657. Let us know the yellow diamond is verifying. 3 callers right now on 1 yellow diamond. You know it's going to go. You can't wait. The chameleon's also verifying for $99.99. Wayne, you are taking the gold quartz? It's a 368 with 73 points in diamonds. It's in yellow. It can be done in any gold color you want. And there's all the information if you need it. It sounds like it's gone. And then we have got to move. And again, fawn diamond gone. Thank you, Judy, for letting me know. I did not know that was gone. So that is gone. And then we've got the pink, the 50-point pink. The Cooperian in the back center is $79.99 for an amazing heart shape. And you let me know. The sapphire is $28.88. It's in platinum. It's a carat and a half royal blue. It has incredible diamonds. You let me know what you'd like to have before we go. Here's the big, that is the value. Why we're even waiting on this, and I know we have so many people talking about it, so I know it's going to be gone, so I probably shouldn't even talk about it, but that carat 20 yellow is amazing. VS stone, perfect yellow color. Here's the look. You're seeing the graphics for it. That is $27.77. I don't even price 1 carats that way. Any longer, it's not possible. So to get a carat 20 that looks that good with that 76 points in diamonds, classic mounting, little twist on the sides, which I happen to love. I think that gives you a nice little, figure 8 kind of touch there. Beautiful. I'll show it on the hand here for you one more time. This one may be gone, but that is $27.77. Not a 1 carat, it's a 120 looking like a 2. So that just is one to take advantage of. Before we go, we have 2 minutes counting down. That's it. Remember, I don't see you till Wednesday. I'm off on Mondays and Tuesdays, and so this is where you want to take advantage of all these values, because these don't come back. They're here today and today only, and of course, there are also only 2 minutes left in the broadcast. So this is your moment, and thanks again for being with us today, and we hope that you found something that you love and will adore forever and ever. That's the great thing about these fine jewelry pieces, and they excel in value as you wear them, as you own them, as you enjoy them. Don't forget about the $6.99 smile necklace. That also is still hanging out. We got a couple of those left if you need them. Pink diamond. Yes, which one do you need? Questions asked, answered, whatever we can do to help you out. This, let me go through the prices one more time. $28.88 on the blue sapphire. It's in platinum, and it's a carat and a half. $99.99 for a carat 21 VS in a chameleon. It's a green to an orange. It's incredible. The yellow diamonds around it are stunning. 50 points in a pink that is pure pink. Pure pink, gorgeous. That pink diamond is in a bridge. It's GIA certified. It's $88.88. $79.99 for this heart-shaped copper-bearing tourmaline. Bright, vivid, and just exquisite in every way. That will make your Valentine's Day this year and every other year. Here's our $19.99 kunzite and our $27.77 yellow diamond. It is time to take whatever you like. Thanks again for joining me today. This is a busy, busy phone bank we have. I'll be here a few minutes after we go off the air, as will our operators, to take your calls, place your orders, help you out with any questions you have. Thank you so much again for joining me today. Don't forget, I'll see you guys on Wednesday night at 5 Pacific time. As usual, I see you Wednesday, Thursday, Friday nights, and then Saturday and Sunday mornings. So I'll see you then. Have a great rest of your Sunday. Thanks so much for joining me. Thanks for watching. Thanks for shopping. And from all of us at TVON, have a great rest of your Sunday.